Hello, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Impromptu, child. 1 second. What's going on? Let me see who up in the bill naives. Okay. Hey, sweet asses. Hey, T Berry Tabby. Terry T Baby for life. Sorry. Not Cookie already, child. Say hi, Cookie. What do you have to say so bad? That you've been lonely upstairs all day? Because your bum ass mammy just woke up, child. Okay. I had a headache, y'all. I just woke up maybe 5 o'clock. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, Pamela Johnson. Hey, Jonetta Speaks. Hey, Al Lewis. Hey, Adana. Hey, Miss Z. Miss Z, how you been doing? Yes. He wish. He wish, Miss Z. Hey, Liza, more lies. Hey, Sugar Mama. Hey, Sweet P724. Hey, Angie One. Hey, Thelma. Hey, Lisa Growl. Hey, Marshannon. Hey, Cookie from the Shine. How you doing? Hey, Miss Mary Willis. Hey, Purple Queen. Hey, Cricket 22. Period. All right. Hey, Creole Growl. Hey, who said that? What's up? Who else we got? Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Crystal. Is it Chrysalis? Chrysalis? Crocheting and vlogs. Period. If you got a channel, yo, you can drop it in here if you want to. Because I kind of want to see some little crochets. I think that stuff is cute. Okay. I have to get on there and see what's on over there. Hey, phenomenal black woman. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Wanda. Hey, D Brown. Hey, Annette. Hey, Rosa. Make sure. Hey, Purple Queen. I spoke to her. Hey, Chi Chi. Or Cha Cha. Chi Chi. Hey, Love Key. No, ma'am, I don't glue them down. Miss Z, I might the pin because I told y'all I just may have a big face, but my head is actually small, so it's only like 21 centimeters around. So a lot of times my wigs are too big because now I just order them. I don't usually make them. The only one I made was the one that I bought the hair from Shay P, the Burmese curl one. I had it on the other night on the last live. So if y'all want to check out that one, go over and check it out. And so they usually too big for my head. So if I don't put my own band in them to, tighten them up around here where I don't have to use anything to lay them down flat, I might put some holding spray or something on it and then tack it down, or like got to be glue but it's just the spray stuff. I don't even put the gel on anymore. Or sometimes I might use like that lace pudding. I use some different stuff sometimes, but no, this one is not glued down or anything. It's just on it. This one is a 4x4, so like the lace stop right here and here. So it's just like that. There's no lace on the sides. It's not a 13x4. Hey, Kenna Canante. Hey, Hawaii Sid. Y'all, I know she definitely got a channel, okay? And please go over there and watch her channel. She be having all like the lives and stuff too. And she has good commentary. So y'all come on in the room and like this video. It's raining today. Hey, black butterfly. Sail across the waters. Excuse. Okay. Let me see who else are here. Hey, Mishi Love. Hey, Mary White. I'm not fooling with Mary White. Hey, Pisces wife. Hey, Sandra. Let me get up into the mess, okay? Because I want to talk about some stuff today. Hey, my degree is real. And Susie Q. Cha. We're gonna get into some mess today. I want to get into the what do you call it? Martel. And not just Martel, because a lot of men think that they can trap women too. But they always run around here acting surprised when they, having intercourse of it all with somebody unprotected and act, want to act like they be surprised when the girl be pregnant and have all these kids. We're gonna talk about these men that have all these kids and stuff like that, okay? Let's get into it, okay? Because I want to start off with the trap situation, and we're going to talk a little bit about the court stuff too, because y'all already know that your boy been acting a GD fool all up and through, okay? And his plans to trap. Like, I feel like a lot of men sit around, hey, Paulette, and CC, hey, Maria. A lot of men trap women. Like, when y'all see these men around here, because I want to talk about Offset and Cardi B for a second, okay? A lot of men be on here and in these streets. When they have a lot of kids, most of the time it be by a lot of different women. To me, it be two things, okay? Every once in a while, it be their wife and they just be all up in love and they have a whole bunch of kids with them and their wife, okay? But most of the time, it's one or two things to me. One, they're very insecure. And they use a way to, since they don't want those women, they want to always have a tie to the women. They want to have a baby by them, which is going to tie them really together forever. So they want ties to all of these women. And they want something to, or someone that's going to have unconditional love for them, really is the kids, usually, okay? And the other thing is, sometimes I think they be hiding that they actually are homosexual. And they want to have all these kids around to try to prove that they like pussy, but they really don't, okay? They prefer the other hoe, the pussy, okay? That's what I think. And like this, that's I want to talk for a second too. This stuff with Offset. Let me share my screen really quick, because we know that Offset and Cardi B got into it like really bad. One second, y'all. Okay. How's my screen so delayed? Okay. So Cardi B and Offset got into it. And like these words right here, like this is what these bands think. And the guy said it last night as well on hey Braden Lee. Venus, is that Captain Venus? Let me know. Because they got channels too. Braylon Lee, and if Venus is Captain Venus, she also has a channel. And please go over there and show them some love and support. Okay? It's going to show that these guys that claim that women be trying to trap them and all that type of stuff is sitting around here actually doing the damn trapping. Okay? And then they mad when that shit don't work and the person go on, the woman usually, go on and strive without them, and now they fucking pissed because they are a bum still, okay? So they were into it the other day, and Offset says this: everybody can see I don't want you. It's okay. I'm done talking about this. Wait. It's okay. I'm not talking about this no more. All love. You will be calling me after a couple months. If you don't want her no more, and it's clear that you don't want her, then what the fuck she gonna be calling your raggedy ass in a couple of months? So why are you expecting her to be calling you in a couple of months? About what? About what? You gonna be calling her in a couple of damn hours. It's probably gonna be. Especially after she hit you where it damn hurt. Hey, Shay Peasy. When she had your ass, I know you was balled up fucking crying. You my BM. I won. You won what? Y'all see how ignorant that shit is? You my BM. I won. But everybody see I don't want you. Then why the fuck did she just have a baby by you? You wanted her damn 9 months ago and probably before then. Or since then. No, you don't want only her. You want to be able to fuck on her and fuck on whoever else you want to do it with. Sorry ass. I wish, when I tell you, the way I'm going to want to slap the shit out of Cardi B, because I got a feeling that, you know what, I don't know. She might be done. Because the way that she hit him, she might be done. But he says, so she says, laughing my ass off. Coming from the same one that had to DM me all weekend, crashing out because he was blocked. Why you ain't block his ass on social media too, Cardi? Hurt because I was going to Paris. His bum ass. He right. It will be the last time talking about his lame ass. Good for you, Cardi. Good. Okay. Even though at this moment right here, I still was like, okay, y'all doing y'all arguing shit. You know, when shit settled down, you're going to be back, you know, rubbing and tugging. Okay. Then he said, the fact you keep going shows you hurt. No, it don't. The fact that you going too, because you wrote this bullshit. So you're keeping going as well. Leave, you hurt. Leave alone. Don't you got an N word? Ain't we divorced? You tell us. Because if y'all was divorced and she had an N word, why the fuck was you crashing out calling her on DMs because you couldn't, because you was blocked? Why she had to block your ass? Why was your calling ass calling? Mr. BM, I won. Why the fuck would you open your mouth to say some shit like this about your kid's mother? You won. You won what? Again, a thorn in her motherfucking ass for the rest of her damn life. That's what the fuck you won. Again, trapping her. Trapping her. But Cardi, so then I guess he must have said something about him having some kids or something by her. Him having some kids or something. Not him having, he said something else about him sleeping with her sister. I don't know if that was true or not. But baby, let me try to get this on the screen. Because these mofos don't believe fat meat is greasy. One second. Oh, come on. Let me just share the screen. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. She said, you cheated on me years after years, my N-word. The only difference is you got caught. Gotcha, bitch. I didn't. How sweet it is. And I'm going to tell y'all what this statement right here reminds me of. It reminds me of, remember season 3 reunion? The one that Carlos got ignorant and was asking Mel about all those questions about Slaw and Martel cheating and all that type of shit. And he was saying, did she, perform fellatio on another man when they had broken up or whatever, and she moved by herself? And she said, no, not that I recall. And Carlos was like, I think you'll remember putting somebody's thing in your mouth. What I think she meant when she said that, or this is what I think would happen. I think her and Martel was arguing. I think she didn't remember if she had told him that she sucked the guy thing. Okay, because at that time we know that's what she was complaining about. Hey, Relly. Hey, American Born. That's what he was kind of like putting out, like complaining about, like she wasn't doing that on him enough. So I think that when they were arguing, I think she was like, yeah, I'll suck this and I'll suck it again. So I think she didn't remember if she had told him that she had sucked the man thing or not. And she didn't know if he had that part recorded. Because I do think she told him that when they were arguing. But I don't think it was for real. But that's something I would have told him, okay? But you got caught. I didn't, motherfucker. So next, she said you would be even more butthurt if you knew the relationship me and Takeoff, when he was taking off into this ass, okay, had before he passed. Cardi was damn. Was that? Not Cardi. God damn. Was oh shit. Now this right here is the only indication that I have that she's done with him. To reveal some shit like this, she wants this to be done with both of them forever, as far as anything romantic. If he take her back after this, or it not take her back, but if he try to get back with her after this, we already know what's up. She's ending everything. Like she's deading all hope of getting back with him. Because to say some shit like this what you say when you done. Because this right here is no coming back from this. Okay? Rest in peace to the only real N-word from the group. I miss those nights. God damn, Cardi. Whew. Cardi, was that necessary? I guess it was, because he tried to go low and saying he slept with her sister. She said, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Her and her sister probably had that shit set up so she could get some money or something, a few dollars or whatever the case may be. But god damn, Cardi. Now, she did show the respect and said rest in peace to Takeoff. And from my understanding, Takeoff and Offset, they one of their cousins, and they wasn't getting along before his passing. So it's giving that, shit. You talking about you did her sister, which it looked like she don't give a fuck. She said she did Takeoff. Now, this is what happens. And this what guys don't be understanding. Okay? Cause Offset, Cardi is a hoe. Okay? And I'm saying is in the current tense because once a hoe, always a hoe. Okay? Whether you stop being a hoe or put the hoe on pause, you still got them hoe tendencies. Okay? They don't go nowhere. Because you can always go back to being a hoe. It's like riding a bike. Okay? You never forget how to do it. Okay? You might, humble thyself and get yourself, clean yourself up. But baby, that hoe still be in your DNA. Okay? And at this point, it's somebody's business, Melody. I So this motherfucker had to be resuscitated. When Cardi said this, I bet he was at the at Takeoff's gravesite, probably tearing up his damn the lawn and shit around it, pulling up any flowers. The Cardi probably had been up to that motherfucker, leaving flowers and shit. Again, men, bands, all alike. Quit thinking that you can have the final say when it comes to getting back at a woman. You can't. You can't. What they say, they can F on all kind of hoes. We can do one and snatch your whole fucking soul out of your body. One. And this was the one. This was the one. Because Takeoff knew what you was up to. He knew what you was up to. And that's what happened in them groups. When the guys, y'all see with Martel and Marceau, how he thought Marceau wanted melody and all that type of stuff. He did, because Marceau knew what the fuck he was doing. And Marceau like, and Takeoff like, and them yo homeboys, they be like, damn, his girl fine as shit. But he doing him. So the time out that you out doing you, and they know you out doing you, because they know how much time they got with your girl. They slicking up. She crying on his shoulder. Sometimes they be as slick as telling you what the fuck your dude doing. Yeah. Sometimes it get like that. Sometimes they tell on the guy. They be sitting there pillow talking with you, trying to sweet talk you into some ass. And then be telling like, he don't want you nowhere. He be doing this. He be doing this. I be trying to tell him and da 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 da. And what she be doing? Sitting there, feeling bad, feelings hurt. And here you go. Now, in Melody case, I don't give a fuck if Marceau would have said that he was fucking on shit. My damn mammy, I wouldn't be getting back with Marceau. Okay, it wouldn't be no get back with him. Okay, we have to find somebody else to get back at him. It damn sure wouldn't have been him. But see how that worked, because the night when Martel got caught, and Mama Van called Marceau, he couldn't get in touch with Martel, so he called Melody. He wanted Melody to meet him at the bar. And I keep telling y'all this, that was going to be the night he was going to try his shit. Because Martel, now he's been caught. So he was going to get Melody at that bar and get her drunk, and thought he was going to, snitch out Martel. He ain't shit with him and all that. I know Don Michelle ain't in no building. Hey, Don Michelle. Wait a minute. Let me get to the screen. I'm back. Let me get to the screen. Okay, let me see. Who up in this morning? See. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Auntie. Wait a minute. Is that Brownie? That should have caught a live. Hey, thank you. Jury number 22 still in effect, period. Okay. Thank you. Get my little hair together. Come on. Peace. Don't start acting up. Y'all know how I get when his hair get to having a mind of his own. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for pulling up on me. Thank you. That's my Brownie. Hey, Brownie. Hey, you little peacock. know I love me some Don Michelle, okay? Y'all want to know one thing? Don Michelle, y'all think I'm goofy and funny? Get around Don Michelle. Don Michelle is a damn nut, okay? She be having me rolling, okay? Like just like it's all just laughs, okay? Just laughs, okay? Yes, so it's always a good time. Simply get out the chat. Cause Uppity ain't here, is she? I ain't see Uppity run through. Cha. Oh. Thank you, Chocolate25. Is that LM for the $2.99 super sticker? Now I'll be back. Yes, ma'am. Come on back. Or be listening in bushes. Okay. Child. Y'all tickle me. I just stopped by to show y'all some love. I've been swamped. Hey, Brownie and all the other CCs are here. Hey, y'all, show my Don Michelle some love. Thank you for pulling up on us, okay? Thank you. We sure appreciate it around here. It's a good time. Anytime you can pull up, baby, you're always welcome over here. Child, Don Michelle, I'm sorry. I had to rat you out, okay? Don Michelle don't just be about the business all the time, okay? She's also a comedian, okay? Because she getting egged. Not her trying to charge it up, talking about some ignorant. No, it's ignorant, auntie. Oh, now she yo Simply Brownie. Where's your girl Diddum, her little twin? All right, Chi-Town. She said, stand up. Hey, friend Grant. Yes, y'all. Let me get back into the mess. Okay. So this Cardi B finished him with this. Okay. But like I said, this what these guys do. So while you think you out doing all this and doing all that, he forgot Cardi was a hoe. Just because she fell in love with you and had these kids, and you tried to turn a hoe into the housewife, it ain't work. Okay? Because just like you was a hoe, she is too. And that hoe ain't going no damn where. Okay? You can pull that hoe out at any time. At any time. And she got his ass, and I'm not mad. But this is another thing. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Because I guess she got a little boyfriend, a little thing, okay? Because also, it don't take hoes too long to get over a man, okay? Sometimes they set you back. And they hurt your feelings. Okay? But when you can no longer you're done, okay? So I guess she didn't had the new guy while she was pregnant. And for him to say that part about everybody know I don't want you, like, you could have just, been like, look, we done. Let's just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always love you. We got kids together. So we just going to co-parent and love, whatever. He's talking about everybody know I don't want you. And even if she do have a new man or don't want him or whatever the case may be, that would be the last motherfucking time that motherfucker would ever say some shit like that to me. And you put that shit on social media. Cardi, you're going to need your ass beat if you ever think about letting him touch you again. because those words would never leave my fucking psyche. He couldn't even turn me on. That would be the only thing that I ever thought about in life, him saying publicly that he did not want me. She just had your baby. You're not giving a fuck about no postpartum depression, none of that shit. All you give a damn about is trying to hurt her feelings because you mad that she got a man. Like I said, not care that you done been with 18,000 different damn bitches and always done begged her back. But now you don't want her. Everybody know it. Now who the fuck is everybody again? Define every damn body. So it's been people all over the internet talking shit, calling her all types of trifling for having another man while she's pregnant. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's trifling? To have, intercourse with somebody else when you pregnant by somebody else? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because me personally, I didn't do it and I wouldn't do it. Well, as far as I know, I wouldn't do it because I ain't about to have no goddamn kids. I ain't about to be pregnant no goddamn more, okay? But, I just never thought that wasn't just for me. That wasn't nothing for me to do. Okay. But as far as somebody else doing it, if another woman choose to do that when they're pregnant, I think that's on them. I think that's their decision or whatever, because some women, some women meet guys when they early on in their pregnancy, and the guy that they're pregnant by don't want to have nothing to do with them, and they still say they're gonna have a baby, and somebody else come along and say they're gonna help them take care of the baby and claim the baby and all that type of stuff. So they start their relationship or whatever. I don't know if it's right for them to try to wait until they have the baby to have anything romantic like that going on with the person, just because shit the other guy ain't around and ain't like they gonna get that baby boy got DNA in the baby, I don't think it's trifling. I just think it's a personal preference for whoever the woman is having the baby. So if you don't think that's something that you won't do, then you don't do it. But if that's something that you're okay with doing, by all means, I feel it's okay to do it. Do what the hell you want to do, because I think the better thing would be, it ain't like that's something that she would prefer to be with somebody else that's not the person that she's fucking pregnant by, but that's just how it is, and that's how some of these dudes, they take off or whatever. No pun intended, take off. And the woman be left, whatever. And pregnancy is a vulnerable time for a woman. And sometimes nothing can comfort you but a man. So if it ain't the one you with, that you want, it could be just the one you with that you want right now, So I'm like, why the fuck is that trifling? Because this guy had posted this on, Facebook, and we was kind of having a back and forth. Because and talking about if the women that think it's cute for her to do that, nobody said it was cute. This what the fuck she preferred, is trifling too. That's not trifling. It's a preference. It's not trifling. Some of them, I would think it would be more trifling, actually, for her to have intercourse with her husband that's fucking on all these other bitches while she's pregnant. than somebody else that, typically if they're going to be with you while you pregnant, they ain't messing around with nobody else. So I would think that the more trifling person for her to be sleeping with would be the one that she married to, that she pregnant by him sleeping with all these other hoes. I think that's more dangerous. So I don't feel no way. I think that he got what he got. Like, it is what the fuck it is. And she really cleared him with that takeoff shit, okay? But he knew she was a hoe, and he tried to trap her with those kids. And he see she like, husband or not, baby daddy or not, BD or not, motherfucker, I won. Okay, the next mofo in line. Okay, and y'all said y'all seen who she done stepped out with, and he ain't black. Ooh, he about to be hurt for real. Did I see that in the chat? Thank you, Nana75, for the 499 super chat. I didn't give y'all the money song. Let me give it to y'all.
Check money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch needs is the money.
Yeah, so I didn't see anything wrong with it. But that's okay. So y'all see what he said about he won. Okay, same thing with Martel. He thought the same damn thing. That's why remember when they went to that cabin and Mel was like, she thinks she's pregnant or whatever, and she told him, he was ecstatic. Even though she was like, she ain't too sure that she want to even be with him. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button when y'all coming in here. Okay. She like, I'm not sure about this because we not in a good place. You still cheating and all this shit, whatever. He was ecstatic because he thought the more babies he pumped in her was going to lower the chances of her ever leaving him. She left him damn near before Sugar Mama was hanging out her shit, okay? She was only dilated to 4. She was like, here, Mel had them damn divorce papers in the fuck side of the birth certificate. Sign these motherfucking divorce papers. I'm done with your sorry ass, okay? They hadn't discharged Melanie from motherfucking hospital. Thank you, Maria. Sugar Mama wasn't even dry yet. Child. And Mel said, here's a pen. I could not. Mel wasn't playing with his ass. Thank you, Cookie from the Shop, for the $25 cash app. Let me get in here and heart it. I'll thank you. Let me give you the money song.
Tell them that it's a magic. Money, green, money's all I need. Money, green.
Okay, the money. All right. So yeah, and then he had the nerve to say there wasn't nobody gonna want her with 4 kids. He like, good luck. She like, thanks. Mel said, I don't need your damn luck, okay? But thank you anyway. I got this. And you about to see. So that's why when he seen him over there on that damn TikTok live, he seen it in live action. You know, he seen it like live. It wasn't her out on the date and you know, he out there recording, stalking her and shit like that. He seen live action. For one, he seen Miguel Nunez. And even though I didn't know if Miguel Nunez was, you know, weak-wristed, but it says he probably still married and not with his wife, because he was flirting too openly for him and his wife to still be together, okay? If that's your girlfriend, she wasn't last night, okay? Thank you, Fran Grant, for the $1 super sticker. Let me get that. You get up another one. Thank you again, Fran Grant, for the $2 super sticker. Not the My Hero. Thank you. Y'all can see the things on the super stickers in the chat. Let me give you the money song. Period.
All I really wanna see is the. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is the.
Oh, and I can't read. It's $3. Thank you. Thank you, Fran Grant. But yes, so Miguel was all up on Melody. And mind you, again, Miguel looked damn good to be 60 years old. He looked like he could handle Melody, okay? But not just that. That rubbing and tugging with Jason. Now, I seen Empress video yesterday, and I seen she played What's Happening's video from when Mel did a scrub rub on Jason's arm. I think it was a couple of months ago on TikTok. And they was at her house in the, you know, the little room. That rub was like how she did Sean's son. Her the manager that be on TikTok. Y'all know Sean. That's how she was rubbing her son. Very platonic. Holding him by the wrist. But at that TikTok, she was rubbing Jason as if okay. Martel was with Melody for 12 to 14 years. He know how Melody look at a motherfucker when she fucking him. All that stuff he was saying might have been made up and all that type of stuff. But he knows what she looks like when she's fucking somebody. And I think he caught that glimpse. I thought it when they was picking them watermelons. That's just what I thought. I don't be saying too much because, you know, we could let Melody live or whatever the case may be. Go and do your thing. I don't give a damn. You know, whatever I think, I always don't say. But at that TikTok, it was evident. To me, it was. Okay. Rose, why you say leave it alone? Why? Miss Rose, what's going on? Why you say leave it alone? I don't, Miss Z, I don't think Jason's married. He might have was married. I don't think he's married. I don't think he's married because I don't think Mel would have been rubbing on him like that if he was married. I don't. Hey, Miss Bridget J915. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey y'all, late again. I'm gonna need phone calls as my notification. It was impromptu, so it might have not sent out. I didn't even give it time to send notifications. I don't know if they sent it to you. Make sure them notifications on so that you can know when I just go live spontaneously. But thank you, Bridget. Let me get you the money song.
All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money.
Okay, the money. I'm trying to see if Rose responded. Rose, did something happen? Why you say stop? Leave it alone. Or were you talking about that? Hey, T from TV. She also has a channel, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel as well. And Brownie. Okay, brown skin girl. All right. Rose, you only said you saw it too. You saw what too? That's how rumors start. He said he is married and had his wedding band on. Yeah, he have it on sometime. I mean, that's all we really do is basically rumors. I mean, we have our speculation or whatever, but the way she was rubbing on him, it wasn't given that he's married. It was not given that it wasn't given that he was married. And not all like that. If he is married, I know Mel said he was married. Did she say that since last Sunday? Because the way she did the tutorial on the What's Happening video a couple of months ago and did the squirrel thing on his arm, I would have said he was married then. But the way that she was rubbing on his arm on that TikTok live, it wasn't given married anymore. And it wasn't just about her rubbing on him because she did it to Sean's son. It was the way that she was. It was not given the same thing. If y'all was watching that TikTok live, there was definitely a difference between how she did the demo on him, Sean's son, than she did on Jason. Yeah. We're not saying anything for facts, okay? But this is what I observed. And I'm quite sure that's what Martel observed as well. What do y'all mean stop? Like stop what? What case? How? What? We not helping her case. How? How are we hindering her case? Look, at the end of the day, Melody was on the TikTok live. Like I said, the way that she was rubbing his arm did not give that he was married, or if he is. Even if he is married and Melody fucking with him, that's something she got to live with. Whatever going on with Martel and his case, like this not gonna us saying that Mel, even if we think that something is going on, it don't, for one, it don't mean that it is. For two, that's not illegal, even if he is married. So that, as far as their case, that's not going to even be a role in it because it doesn't matter if he's married or not. Martel also said in the court documents about the kids spending time with Mama Van. So we can't say that nothing about Mama Van and the kids either. Again, her moral capacity, as far as if she's having sex with a married man, That's not going to play a part in their custody case. It's not going to help or hinder her. Especially since that's their father had that whole situation going on and had a whole baby that's the same age as his youngest child with Melody for a couple days. So that's not going to matter at all in court. We can say, hey, Glam Rock, y'all, she another content creator. Please, please, please subscribe to her as well. Yeah, it's not going to matter if Mel is doing something with Jason or not. For one, the stuff that Martel said in that custody case, let's talk about that then. That's going to not matter in court because none of the shit that he had been doing with all the different women mattered in court either, did it? No, right? He been having coleslaw staying overnight with the kids. How would he know? Again, it's two things going on here. Even with all the stuff that he said in his complaint to the court. One, you have a harassing charge on you already. How do you know these things? So it's either one, you're violating that protective order because Mel being asleep and who she's sleeping with or cuddling up and playing footsies on the couch with a person, you can't see that at any of the kids' events. So you violating the court order. With the criminal case, that's either one or two, you interrogated the kids with that because that's not information that a kid will voluntarily give unless asked and prompted to ask, asked about that. Those are not details that kids just bring up. That is in their custody case. So we don't have to pacify Martel because he's a fucking nut. Because he gonna make speculation no matter what the hell we saying. This just happened Sunday. Again. He said all this stuff was happening before Sunday. People really been saying this now since Sunday. I thought it when they was doing the watermelons. I didn't say anything, and he still came up with this whole little plan in his head. It's nothing that we can say or not say that's going to make Martel a sane person, in my opinion. Okay, we don't have to pacify him and what he's going to do to her because I do understand that. Saying certain stuff, we don't want to upset him because he takes certain stuff out on the kids. And we don't want that. Especially, we don't want that. But we also, that's coming from somebody we think reasonably. He don't. So it don't matter if we never said anything about Melody or the kids online. He will come up with something to try to deter her, set her back, or harass her, or whatever. And eventually, the court will get tired of it. Because just like he brought this up, when Melody lawyers finish with him, he's going to be paying again her lawyer fees for this too. Because it's fibrous. I can't say that word. It doesn't have any basis to it. So again, like it's not hurting or helping her case. We talking like we always talk about different stuff. She don't have to hide no man because he ain't hid none of the bitches that he fuck with except coleslaw, still in plain sight. He not stopping none of the disrespect online about her. So we don't have to stop talking about anything that we feel. If Melanie got a man, or whatever the case we feel, you know, we should be able to talk about that openly. And if we think she got this, whatever, we should be able to talk about it openly without having to pacify his damn feelings. That's his damn problem. Because he's going to do what he's going to do, whether we talk about it or not. Like, seriously. And I can definitely understand what y'all saying about, like, you know, we don't want to, you know, be feeding him information. That's not feeding him information, because he can't take my live to the courtroom and tell them, see there, she said it. The judge is going to be like, and what else is going on? And what that mean? That don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Just because I said it or speculated about it, it's not going to mean that's what he's doing. You know, she's doing it. That is true. So we also have to take that into account, y'all. Okay. I understand both sides, and I know exactly what y'all mean by that. But at the same time, like I said, he did it with Davin Keith. He came out and said that she was with Devin Keith. Nobody said that she was with Devin Keith. He came out and said that. When she posted, it was like after the Cloud9 video. He came out and said she was with Devin Keith. Nobody said that. He done said she been fucking on a lot of damn men. He did this shit with her, with their own attorney. And did the same thing. Said he had a whole fiance. Said he went and told his fiance that, you know, Mel had a whole bum, scary, creepy ass pervert pedophile to me. In my opinion, on the internet, posting a picture of his baby with another little girl, somebody else's damn child on the internet. That wasn't prompted. We never said anything about that. So he's always been making up stuff and speculating about who Mel been sleeping with. That custody agreement ain't got no clause in there to say Mel can't sleep with a married man. Or Mel can't sleep with any man. Or Mel can't cuddle on the couch and play footsies. Or that, you know, even if he was there late, the agreements say they can't spend a night. So even in the documents, he said that the kids was supposed to be asleep. So if they were supposed to be asleep, then again, you saying while they think the kids are asleep. So while the kids are not supposed to be asleep, but not, they might be seeing her doing adult things on the couch, playing footsies. He got that from the kids, he allegedly claiming. Again, he is going to have to prove, how do you know that? Because we know the kids ain't just tell you that. And then if you so concerned about the kids' schoolwork, why, if the kids told you, why you didn't get in their ass? Because you're supposed to have your ass in the bed so that you can get up early for school, so you can be able to do your homework and schoolwork. So maybe that's why you might be failing in your grades or whatever, because you up all night watching your damn mama. That should have been his problem. Not if not Mel sleeping with the security guard, and if he doing duties outside of his security duties that ain't got shit to do with damn him. I don't know any of this. I never proclaimed to say I did. What's troll in the chat? Actually, I mean, Lori, it's none of this really nobody's business, right? We can't go off of that, because that would mean that we would never be on here talking about none of this. Like, to be honest, like, be honest with yourselves. We talk about this stuff all the time. Shit, if we gonna say that, then none of Martel court documents is none of our business either. But we on here talking about it. Okay? Y'all, who in the chat? What's from the Christmas video Mel did? Wait a minute. What are y'all in the chat talking about? Ahead of stop while I'm ahead of what? Do anybody want to come up and tell me what y'all talking about? Because I'm very confused. Why? I didn't say she was messing with the bodyguard. I said what it looked like to me. The judge not going to come to my house and subpoena me to go to court to say what it looks like to me. Are they? Just like if y'all think she not. They not going to subpoena y'all, and Mel not going to subpoena y'all to come to court to testify to the judge that y'all think that she not. This just what I think or what I seen. I didn't say she was messing with him or not, but that's what it looks like to me. And that's not going to hinder her in court. Oh, okay. Well, somebody said it was a troll. Yeah. I mean, no. Just because somebody disagree with me, don't mean that they're trolling. They could just disagree, and they have a right to disagree. Right. This is a child custody case. This ain't the Morale police case. We know he makes up lies all the damn time. He's seen that live. And from the way that he's seen Mel and that security guard, he thought they had something going on. And he lost his damn mind. That's what I think. But if we stop minding Mel business, then we gonna have to. This is the business that pay me. Like, if we're gonna say this, it's gonna have to be all across the board. We're gonna have to be for real. Like, be for real. All right. We're gonna have to be for real, whether Melody is messing with him or not. Martel is a lunatic. Us talking about if we said Mel was messing with 10 men, it's not going to stop him from being a lunatic. He's going to bring up in court anytime he gets jealous and sees something. Period, point blank. Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $5 super chat. I heard Brotel allege that the kids call him dad. See, right there. Do we really believe that? Now, where would you get that from? And where would you have been around the kids and Mel's bodyguards to hear them calling him dad? We never said this. We never said that the kids called Jason daddy or nothing. And Martel said it, though. He just made this up. It don't matter what we say or don't say. Martel is a lunatic, and you can't reason. What did Mama Van say about ignorance? You can't reason with ignorance because it doesn't make sense. And you can't make no sense of it. Thank you, love me, for the $4.99 super chat. Ooh, not Jason and his wife. Jason's wife and daughter was at the TikTok. Melanie don't want Jason. He is not her type. Well, from what we've seen of Mel's type, she might need to switch it up. Okay? But okay, I know his wife and daughter was at the TikTok. How old is his daughter? Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $5 super chat. Why is Tay's commentary a problem today? It's an opinion. Hashtag next channel, please. Child, not the next channel, please. Why my commentary a problem today? My commentary a problem today? Because if Martel hadn't brought up the charges, people were saying this before we seen that he brought the charges up or the motion, filed the motion from the TikTok. And again, I'm not saying that Jason's not married. And he could very well be. And it could also be nothing. That's just what Martel seen. And that's what it looked like to me. That doesn't mean that it's true. Okay? As long as it's not true or whatever the truth is, it still's not going, that part is not going to matter in court. He can say what he want to say. This is all, again, could just also be a ploy just for him to ruin somebody else's shit like he did with that attorney guy. We never seen Mel and the attorney together to even gauge any type of chemistry or anything like that. But I don't think it was somebody that Melody would mess with, but I never know. He did the same thing with the attorney guy. Remember? Said Mel was messing with him. Remember he said that Mel was messing with the attorney guy and somebody else, and both of them, one of them had a fiance and one of them was married. Remember this? Did it stop Melody from getting any type of custody or whatever? Remember that? That never stopped any of that. Remember he said all of this stuff already. He's a lunatic. And you can't reason, you can't cater your commentary or your thoughts to a damn lunatic. Like, we get on here and speculate all damn day and give our opinion. And people can give their opinion. If you don't want to say that or talk about who Melody talking to, don't. Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $2 super chat. We don't believe it, but it's a good start. Yeah, it's either here or there. It's either here or there. Like I said, whether it's happening or not, Martel is going to make up what he want to make up. It don't matter what we say. Again, they can't take my video to the court and it help him out. It help him do whatever he planned on doing with the kids. He also said that she was using corporal punishment on Sugar Mama. I think people are just taking your commentary too serious and are being overprotective of Melody. That is all. That's fine too. Again, I get what some people could say. I get it. But that's your opinion and that's what you should do. It's not necessarily something that I would do because I want to be I'm protective over Melody too. But this right here is not going to stop Martel. It's not going to stop Martel. For one, he needs to get used to Melody being with somebody. That's what he needs to get through his head. Because she is eventually going to, get somebody again because she said she already had a boyfriend and I guess they broke up. But She's going to eventually be with somebody else, and she may make it public or she may not, or whatever the case may be. And it's going to be the same crap because it doesn't look like he's getting over this stuff anytime soon. Nothing's going to help him. He's not a reasonable person. The fact that you don't see it not about Martel says a lot. What do you mean? See what, Missy? The fact that I don't see it, it's not about Martel. Well, then who is it about? What do it say, Missy? Glen Rock, why are you blocking me? Oh. The fact, yeah, like what's it about, Missy? What do you mean that it's not about Martel? Then what is it about? Because there's nothing wrong with saying if Melody is with somebody or she's sweet on somebody or not with somebody. Like, it's no problem with saying any of that. I know. I want them. Do y'all want to come up and say like what y'all feel like? Because I don't understand it. Like, I really don't understand like what y'all are saying. Like, let me put the link in the chat. Because I want to see why people are upset. Am out. I don't like those accusations. What accusations? Have a good evening. You have a good one too, LaDonna. Before you go, can you tell me what accusations? Oh, you think I'm feeding into Mel messing with a married man? I don't think that. I don't think he's married. But y'all just said he was married, so I could stand corrected. If he's married, I don't think that Mel messing with him. We know Mel's reputation. We don't think that Mel would mess with a married man. If she did, I wouldn't give a fuck, but I don't think that that's her character. I understand about Mel's character. Again, I don't think that's her character for her to mess with a married man. I don't think that Jason's married, but some of y'all said that he have a wife and all of that stuff. If Jason has a wife, then I don't think that Melody will be messing with him. If he don't, I could see her messing with him. Is that wrong? Tiffany, it says your device is not connecting. Go out and come back up. Thank you, Reezy Pieces, for the $4.99 super chat. And all of these people in the chat we've never seen. Uppity, get in here now. Where's Uppity? Child, right, you know they would have been blocked if Uppity was here. Wait, oh, Tiffany, it had connected. You just went down. Come back. It's on subscriber only, so they're subscribed. Your speculation is crazy. The people that hate her love this video. She don't fuck with the help. First of all, we don't call people the help around here. And he works for her. And if she was messing with him, I don't see a problem with him working for her and her messing with him. And I don't think she would mess with him and he married. Let me get them. Tiffany, I'm about to bring you up. Let me give them the money song. One moment, please.
Check. All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need a. All a bad bitch need is us.
Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
Okay. I'm fine. I know people never see me because I don't come up. I stay in bushes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
keep my finger on the trigger.
okay.
Make sure you ain't no trolls. Like, no.
I have a lot of noise in the background.
Okay,
I
that's
just
okay.
came up because I was in the comments speaking and I didn't want anyone to take my comment the wrong way
Okay.
and think that I was saying that you was doing anything wrong
Okay.
or hitting on mail or whatever. But the thing is, um, I've dealt with a narcissist. So
Uh-huh.
it's nothing that like you're saying that's wrong or that Mel did was wrong. It's the fact that he will see the video or the kids will like mention his name, Jason's name. In Martel's head, he's thinking that they're over there being a family and he spend a night every day with the kids. They're gonna run off and get married. Like he creates this whole scenario in his head. He creates his whole reality. And then he spirals off of that. I know from experience.
Okay.
So and you have to just get used to answering stupid questions, or if you're not in a position to just cut them off completely, because it's going to happen every time. If the kids see someone in the grocery store, he's going to wonder how they know his kids, and then he's going to create a whole scenario in his head again, with no evidence or anything. So it's not about what will hurt her in the court. This is about him and the moves he's making because he's spiraling out of control.
Right.
And him trying to get rid of Jason, which is her security, and get rid of Miss Van, which is her backup, and get rid of Marcus. He's trying to get rid of everyone who's there to protect her,
Yeah.
you know. So and that's dangerous, him using the courts to, you know, make those moves. So it's not that you're doing anything, it's just him, people feeding him information from what they hear. So they take a piece of what you all said videos and they go spin it, lie, everything, and then all of that stuff. But no, it's not that she's doing anything wrong because yes, she's a grown woman. She could be with a grown man, as far as everyone else in the courts and everything, but he just creates a whole crazy thing in his head.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to come up and clear that up because I'm never a troll
Thank you
ever.
so much, Tiffany.
So okay, and that's
Thank
all I
you for
wanted.
coming up. And wait, before you go, thank you for coming up and expressing your yourself and giving us a little bit more insight. Because yeah, like sometimes I don't always I like other opinions and things like that to see things from another lens because I'm a logical thinker. So again, like you said as well, like it's nothing that we can say or not say that's going to stop him from thinking his delusional thoughts.
If you haven't experienced it or dealt with a person like that, um you're not going to recognize it because
Mm-hmm.
it looks normal, and then especially to an outside person, it looks normal. Even to the courts, it looked like just some jealousy back and forth, to outside people because they don't know. To people, when I went through it, to people that were not around to see everything, it looked like just regular. I hate to use these terms, baby mama, baby daddy, drama, arguments back and forth. No one, they would, because they would only see my reaction to things.
Right.
And to the outside world, he was charming, and me, I'm me. I don't deny anything. Everybody know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo. I'm me. Don't play about a lot of stuff. Quick to pop off, whatever. So they were used to that, and they just see him on the outside, this good guy, whatever. And then they see me being me. They never saw what led up to that until like people would go like maybe one day my daughter answered the phone and he thought it was me and he, lost it because I was going out for New Year's Eve. We weren't together. That's just how it is, you
Right.
know. And so then she, just people stumble up on things and find out for themselves how it really is. So to outside people, you wouldn't have recognized it. But then when you deal with it for years, you recognize it instantly.
Wait a
It's a
minute. Let
pattern.
me wait 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I don't
Mhm.
mean to cut you off. Let me get into this fool ass. Luvina Kimball, please dismiss yourself because you know your damn mammy is a clown. Okay? Cause I do clown over this mofo, okay? But your mammy's a damn clown. Let's clear that up. And she loves truth. It says your device is not connecting. Can you go out and come back in? And I'll let you go next. Thank you. Sorry, I just had to get that through together.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to, provide a little clarity just because I recognize the
Mm-hmm.
sickness um, and just to show you how crazy it is. I had a necklace. I had a necklace that had like a little pendant on it, like a little diamond circle.
Mm-hmm.
My children's father came to pick them up. They told him that that was an engagement ring, that I was engaged. It was too small to even be a ring. They had him, believing that. They said to who? They were just throwing out names. They were just playing with him, getting a kick out of it. But he really ran with that and had it that I was engaged to somebody. I better not have him around my kids. They better not. He better not whoop my kids. Just something so
A
ridiculous. And he
lunatic.
really believed it. Yes.
Yep.
So that's what she's dealing with.
Yeah.
That's what she's dealing with. So that's all I wanted to tell you.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. I really appreciate you coming up here and expressing yourself. Like we all need all the education we can, but yes, I understand it too. Like my oldest kid's daddy is a damn narc, in my opinion. Okay. And I experienced some of those things, but there was some things that I didn't even, play off into because I had 7 uncles and a brother that's damn near 7 feet tall and that can whoop a mofo's ass if you try me. But yeah, so all that stuff, I know they try to make you look like a damn fool or try to make you seem like the bad person. They do all type of shit. But like you said, when you come around and you react to their bullshit, then now people looking at you like you the bitch and they the good guy. But they ain't told them all the shit they just had done. And while you cussing their asses out, it just looked to people like you cussing them out. So I know all about all of this stuff, but not to the in-depth stuff like how you saying some of the stuff is, because some of the stuff I didn't even get like that much into, but he has done it to his other kids' mothers and stuff like that. But I definitely I'm sorry you had to go through that stuff, but yeah, I understand that Martel is a grade A lunatic, and again, the smallest thing, him even seeing her on there, he came up with all of this stuff from that.
Yes, and but I was just a little, he wasn't lying about everything because I'm little. I could get crazy if I have to. So it
You
didn't
be
get
having it too, shoot.
as bad. It didn't get as bad, because I'm the opposite of male.
Right.
But yeah, so all I did was prayed. I prayed every day that he would remove him from our life. However, nothing bad. I said he could win the lottery and just move. out of
You
state, whatever. Just get him away from me and my kids. So that's just what she has to do. And I think that's the only thing that's going to get him away. She got to consistently pray for him to go anywhere.
all right, all right. All
Okay.
right, thank you
That's
so much
all.
for coming up. I'm gonna let She Loves Truth come up, and thank you so much again. Sorry. Hey, She Loves Truth. How are you today? What's
Hey,
going on?
Tay.
What's going on,
Okay,
child?
so I'm Missy Pine in the chat,
Okay.
right?
Hey, Miss Pine. Mm-hmm.
So what I was saying was, it's not that it's something wrong with male messing with another man, right? Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with that. And it's not about Martel, but you are a male supporter,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Of
So
course.
I had said in the chat, what if you was his wife and you came across your life? You know, she know that you are a supporter of male, and the things that you were saying, like the way he was rubbing him, oh, about the watermelon, I kind of thought they was together. I get what you're saying about their chemistry towards each other. But if you was the wife and you came in the chat and you heard one of her supporters saying this, do you not think she'll start looking at their situation different? Like, it could cause more turmoil than help, because we as women, we look at things differently. And if you heard something, and if Martell is spreading this, and then you go on the live and you hear a supporter saying this, you're going to start looking at things differently. So it wasn't that I felt like you was saying, it was just that what you were saying was like out of pocket. Like, it's kind of like questioning, making people look at male character differently. Because if you're looking at like that, and then people from other channels are looking at it like that, the wife can come on YouTube. This is a big platform. Love and Marriage Huntsville is a big sector. She could start looking at things differently, which can also cause problems in his job with his boss. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying. I love you down, Tay. I be in the chat
I
windmilling for
love
you
you
when they
too.
be trying to stop you for singing. I be wanting to hear you sing, girl, because you be doing your little thing. So I love Gossip Girls. I'm not a troll in the chat, but I just wanted to say from my point of view and what I was seeing. And I think that's what a lot of people were saying in the chat. It's not that they were saying that, it just didn't sound good, especially not coming from one of her supporters. I
Okay.
could say what I think, but I keep that to myself, because if he is married, it don't look good. And that's a big thing between Wanda coming out here saying what she's saying, other people that don't like her saying what they saying. It just, for me, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna be Tay. And you're a comedian, so we know when you're playing about something and when you dead ass serious about it. But it just didn't sound good coming from me being married before. It just wouldn't sound good to me if I came on the chat. It just wouldn't. And that's all I was saying.
I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that, especially not in the aspect if I was his wife. And basically, how wives see it. And if I was his wife and I came in, you right, I would think that. I would. I didn't think about that like that. At all. Again, this is a platform for everybody to have their opinion, and I welcome all aspects because that is honestly something I didn't think about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just thinking like you don't have to, I'm just saying an observation, but I never thought about it in the case of his wife, and if he is married. I wouldn't want to see one of male supporters saying like, I think they got something going on. I wouldn't want to see it, even if but because most people ain't gonna be like, well, she said she just observed that, and she might have been looking at it from, if she's seen the TikTok, she might have been looking at it like that too, and then for people to come behind it and say like, I think that or whatever, yeah, that could look, it could be out of little pocket or whatever, but. I get it. I'm gonna have to apologize on that piece because I wasn't thinking. And if his wife is so happen to run across this video again, that's just what my observation is. I can't change what my observation is, but
Right.
if that's your husband, I definitely don't think that Melody would be messing with him if that's your husband. Just
Yeah.
get the wife out
Yeah,
there.
especially after what she just went through. That is crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Yeah, I
but
would.
you my
You
dog.
right. You right. You right. You right. I mean, you got me.
All right, girl. It's been
Okay, so this the thing that like we ain't talking about Martel. We on something else. Okay, I welcome all aspects to everything. Like I'm not above looking at things from other lens points, and that's a point that I didn't see. That's a point that I never thought, that shit never crossed my damn mind. Putting it into the perspective of the damn wife, if he has a wife or whatever the case may be. But again, let everybody be clear. If Jason is married, I don't think that Melody would be messing with him. That's just what it is. Like I said, I have my observation. I can't change that. Sorry, whatever we think or whatever the case may be. Again, we don't always have to say it, but I did. So it's just that. But if I was his wife, and if I, said anything out of pocket, I'm gonna apologize for that too, because I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to involve your husband. And again, this is also, like you said, a tactic that if his wife come across this, she could, be, I don't want you working with her no more. And that's going to take one of her security guards away, which will open her up to him to even further harass and stalk her. I get it.
Yeah, and we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that.
No problem. It's been
No
real.
problem. All right. Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye. Let me let Justice up.
How you doing?
Hey, Miss Justice, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, your hair is so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm here. I think it's great. I'm so proud of you that you can take time to see what others see and accept it.
Always. Like you can be respectful and disagree with me.
Yeah.
And I might not see it from your end. Like I said, I might see it, or I might not see it. And it don't make neither one of us wrong. Okay?
That's right. That's right. And I want to add another perspective to that. What that lady just spoke on is dead on. But then there's also the possibility that knowing that we're dealing with a nut, someone who does not exude reason, but moves off of emotion, and he know that we care about males, so we think that we can say anything because we pro male. We know this, and then most of the people in the chat know this, that what you saying it out of, hey, I saw this, wow, ooh, we don't have to be bowing down to him. No, we don't, but we got to protect her from him, because he's crazy as hell.
Yes.
People take whatever we say and go to his buddies and say, see, I told you. Now, these are her people. They do anything for her, man. Look what they saying. And that's the problem right there. Him getting enough courage to do the unthinkable, or try to do the unthinkable, or reach out in vengeance, because right now he close to the edge. He know his days are limited. The Bible says that Satan knows his days are limited. And if Satan is ruling this man's life, which we know he is, he know his days are limited. So now he's grasping for every straw he can get, even if it's from people that are saying something that he know is not true. He know it's not true, but he'll take it and use it for his good. And that's another thing to think about. All of us, we love Mel. and we want us safe. We want those kids safe. Now, if he take things that we say and get with the kids, well, I know because I heard it on YouTube. Here, look at this. He'll play it. This type of dude we dealing with here are crazy. He'll play it. See here, she said it. What else happened? Was he feed on to things? He add on to. He put in what he want to put in. So in order to protect her, some things we can sit there and be in the room, walk in the room and see the unthinkable. Walk out, don't say a word. Not for that
Right.
nut to get it. Not for
Right.
him. So it ain't about what you're saying because you have a right to what you think. And so do everybody else.
Yeah.
But we also have the responsibility to not be the reason that he act out and does something that we pray he never does. And I love you, Tay.
You got it. Thank you, Miss Justice.
All
Thank
right,
you so
baby.
much. All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye now. Let me Miss Talkative, I'm gonna let you up. Oops. 1 second.
Do
Hey,
matter
did
in the chat.
Huh?
Words do matter in the chat. I don't know why it comes up talkative sometimes.
Okay. Well, yeah, in StreamYard, when you put your name in there, it comes up. If you put a different name in from YouTube, it'll come up. It won't come up as that. Let me get to the super chat first, and then we're gonna get to your thoughts.
Okay.
Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $10 super chat. I have bronchitis. I can't talk or grab that link. I doesn't like whether he sees this video or rather playing in his head. Nothing but a few well-selected things will stop that asshole. You are right. I mean, like, be honest with yourselves. Like, is that gonna stop anything? No matter what we say, is it gonna stop anything? He's a lunatic. Ain't nothing we can do to stop him from lunaticking. Hold on, let me get the money song. Thank you, Bridget J.
Tell them that it's a magic. Money, money, green, green, money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
All right, go ahead, Miss Words do matter.
Well, words do matter.
Yes.
I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, a knock is gonna knock. Okay. No matter what anybody says, if he can use it against Mel, he's gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Martel's whole game since she walked away from him is to destroy her character because she is a prominent business woman. She has been that. She was that throughout their whole marriage. All his contacts and everything they was doing was because of Mel and her contacts. She was even on the board at the Chamber of Commerce in Huntsville. She has Mel's reputation and her businesses are so bigger than we sometimes realize. And anything that we say that disparages her character can affect her business connections. So even though we joke and we say that they got connection, whether he's married or not, and Mel has said he is married and that they're not dating, and he wears a ring, whether it's sometime or all the time. Her sleeping with an employee as a CEO of more than one business is not a good look. It's just not. I'm retired from corporate America. That's very taboo. So to put it out there in the universe, it affects her. And what we see is a joyful Mel trying to be peaceful, running her businesses, making her money. And so, we happy to joke about the situation. Not that we make fun or joke about what she's going through, but that, sometimes Martel he can be a joke sometimes. And we do make fun of him and laugh at him. But to imply that she's sleeping with her employee, because she is a boss and he is an employee. And until she says that they have a relationship and they are together, we should not be saying that. Even if we observed it, even if they do have chemistry, it could just be good friendship chemistry. She's got chemistry with her brother, Marcus. She's just a joyful, outgoing, encouraging type of person. That is her persona. That's her personality. And so to implied that she may be having a relationship with this dude when he is an employee is not a good look. That's what I was trying to say, and that's what I think most of the people in the chat was trying to say. They weren't trying to say you was wrong, but it is a conversation that should be in a private chat.
But we don't do that on other stuff. We do this all the time.
Yeah, no, I know. I love your lives. I be in your lives or I catch them on replay. I know I feel you, but I'm just saying she's saying they're not in a relationship and she's not dating him. So who is it for us to say that they are? We still have to remember who she is in her community, who she is, in her running her businesses. She is a CEO. Even though she's wearing a t-shirt that said they're not like us, when Mel is on her business game, she's on her business game. So we have to be careful what we say, because that is Martel's whole end game, is to destroy her character, her business relationships, because he is not prospering, so he don't want her to prosper. That is why he doesn't believe half the stuff that he say. That is why he called her all those names and accused her of being a slut. No, it's just designed to destroy her image and her character in the business community. That's all it is. So then we shouldn't be caught up in doing it, unknowingly, unwittingly, jokingly. We shouldn't do this. That's all I'm saying. And I think that's what 90% of the chat was saying. And most of the women in the chat are professionals. And so they know this. If somebody is accusing you or whispering about you behind your back that you're sleeping with your employee, I have been through that. And that's not a good feeling to have people, there's a whispering campaign that you're sleeping with somebody that you're working closely with to accomplish a goal. It's not a good feeling.
Okay. Again, another aspect that I had not thought about. Thank you so much. You said you were words do matter. Thank you so much. Words do matter. Again, that wasn't an aspect. That part I didn't think about either.
You young girl. You are young. You are smart.
I ain't that dang on young,
but whole life ahead of you.
Right.
I get it. But if we don't, as the elder women, if we don't school you or put you up on game, you're not gonna know, right?
That's true. That's true. And I thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me come up on your
platform. No problem at all. You're welcome anytime. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down now.
All right, and I'm gonna bring Angel up, Angel Creations, and then we'll let Didim talk. Hey, Angel Creations.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I am so blessed and highly favored, Miss Tay.
That's good.
First, I don't want no, I'm okay. I just don't want nobody to think I'm a troll. I watch you all the time.
Thank you.
I was going to say what some of the other ladies said. When men go off like this nut is doing about Mel, we never know where they're standing, looking, and listening. You know what I'm saying? And I love your commentary.
Thank you.
Okay. It's just when you were saying about Mel and this married man, I had watched another content creator, and she had the paperwork up there saying what this fool was telling the judge, or telling his lawyer to tell the judge. This man is crazy. When he goes to this length, any man that goes to this length to try to trap a female because the female don't want them behind something that they have done, he's gonna go overboard. I had the opportunity to send Mel a message quite a while ago and told her about a dream I had about Martel and her. And the second dream I had, it came true. And I'm just here to let the people know I am starting a YouTube channel as well. And I'm just here to let the people know we all love Melody. We all love Melody. keep your eye on Martel and continue to pray for Melody, because this is, if the courts rule in Melody's favor, she might have to leave town,
Yeah.
because Martel is not playing. Martel is a goat, and he is out to, all he can see is hurting Melody. He don't even think about his kids. He's using his kids to get his little questions answered. And they could be lying to him. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But all eyes on Martel, and everybody needs to keep praying for Melody, because there is a storm brewing, and it's not going to be nice. So I just wanted to let you know, I love your commentary.
Thank
I'm
you.
not a
for the
troll. I
support.
watch you every time you come up. I have my notifications set.
Thank you so much. I have a question for you,
Keep
Miss
on
Angel,
doing the
before you go.
doggone thing, okay? And I love you for it.
One second,
Everybody
before you
have
go,
a
before
great
you
day.
go. Can you hear me? Before you go, Miss Angel, I have a question. So we know that he's a lunatic. Do you think if we ever said any of this stuff, if you know, if I never said, or anybody ever said, like, is Mel and the security guard, whatever, if you think that we never said that, do you think that would have changed Martel from filing those motions?
No, it's not going to change him, but we don't want to give him no more ammunition.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Nothing that you're saying. You could get on here and start praising God and praying for Martel. If God doesn't undertake Martel's mind, Satan is playing a trick on him.
Yeah.
So if God does not undertake his mind and keep Melody safe, nothing you, me, and nobody else, his counselor, his lawyer, the judge, none of that is going to matter to him.
Yeah.
He's out to get Melody. That's it. That's all.
That is
So
it.
no, nothing that you said is going to change that nut.
Right.
He's a nut in a hut, and I know for sure. I had a man to go to the judge and tell the judge, excuse my French, that's my bitch, and I'm not going to leave her alone. And I stood up from the table, the defense table, and I told the judge, if y'all want him alive and his mama want to see him again, put him somewhere so he don't bother me. And Martin has the mentality of what this.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Everybody just needs to be careful, do a bunch of praying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that God changed Martel's mind and his heart, because that's what we're dealing with in this day and time. We are dealing with matters of the heart. And like I said, if God don't undertake, Martel is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that everybody be safe, and I'm going to go back to work.
Thank you so much. Message well received. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that came up. Again, messages received. Thank you so much. Let me get to these super chats and then we'll let Didim talk. Thank you, Coco Lee, for the $5 super chat. I'm sure Jason has bodyguard for other women. Close interactions is normal, part of the job. I'm sure his wife is okay. Mel is not walking on eggshells. We gonna pray. We will pray. Yeah, usually if they have any kind of situation where people need bodyguards in Huntsville, because Mel probably the first person to need one beside maybe the mayor. He may have did bodyguard for women as well. Yeah, I think his wife would be okay. His wife know him, and if he is married, I'm pretty sure she would know him. But I still also wouldn't want to, see people saying the stuff, because your friends might see it and they be like, damn, they saying all over YouTube that Jason messing with the girl he bodyguarding. I kind of see it. Okay, you got me. Okay, but like I said, it's still, as far as the Martel part, like he's gonna do what he's gonna do, regardless of if whatever male got going on or whatever. It don't matter. Any male in his vicinity, he's gonna say something like that. Move, Cookie. Okay. Let me get to the super chat. Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $10 super chat. A CC's channel is often based on opinion. Correct. Tay wouldn't have the integrity as a successful CC on YouTube if she keeps things to herself. Correct again. Okay. Her commentary is one of the things that brings me over here. Thank you so much, Bridget. And thank you so much for supporting me in the chat and everything too. Again, you know my heart. Y'all, whatever is going on, again, I can say what I want to say. It doesn't mean that it's true. It doesn't, and I never say anything like it's factual. Because everything on the channel is, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Please don't let it get you outside of that, because that's not what I'm trying to do or trying to upset anybody on or whatever, on my opinion. But if my opinion happens to upset you, again, just like I can look at things from other people's perspective, look at it from mine as well. Like, just because you don't feel like I should say something about something, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't. This is not that all the time, so it doesn't mean that. And again, nothing I say about Melody or any situation that she got going on is with the intent to hurt her or harm her reputation, her business, anything in any type of way, shape, or form, because y'all already know that I love Melody. I love her kids. I love her success. And that's what I want her to continue to do. Period. Point blank. Y'all see that I support Melody. If you don't, that's something that you have to work on with yourself. It doesn't mean that I don't, and it's not going to stop me from doing anything that I do. I support Melody, and I know what it is. Melody know what it is. Y'all just seen Don Michelle over here. She know what it is. So that's just what it is. But am I human? Yes. Am I, allowed to make a mistake or whatever? Yes. It doesn't mean I made one. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong for saying what I'm saying. Some of the things that the ladies have mentioned up here, I didn't think about when I say my rhetoric. And again, it is our responsibility to correct each other or whatever, or give other insight to things. When, don't just say that somebody is wrong for saying why they're saying something. Tell them why you feel that way. Tell them why, tell them why. And they still may not agree, but still give them the opportunity to tell them why. And it doesn't mean that you're right either, just because you feel that way. But as adults, we should be able to ping off of each other and respect each other's point of view and respect whatever we have to say, and be respectful in doing it. Like, period, point blank. Everybody have a right to their opinion, including y'all in the chat. As long as you keep things respectful, I don't have a problem with your opinion. Okay. Thank you, love me, for the $4.99 super chat. Tay, the white woman that was helping Mel at the children's back to school party, I think that's Jason's wife. Again, I see here, like, this is speculation. But we're just out here with our opinions. Okay. We're out here with our opinions. So again, I never said for sure if Jason was not married, and I'm not saying for sure that he is married, because I don't know. All I know is what I saw and what it looked like to me. It may not have looked like that to y'all. Okay. And no matter how it looks to me, how I say it, Martel is going to do the same shit anyway. People make their assumption. The same people that believe Mel was a hoe before, they're going to believe it if I never said that Mel that Jason was smooching and too close for comfort with the rub. They're going to say the same thing. They're going to think she's a hoe. They're going to say that they don't. And it's not that even they're gonna think she's a hoe because they just want that to be the case. Because again, they ain't never seen Mel with nobody but Martel. They believe Martel when he said that she's a hoe. When they have proof of him being a hoe, but they don't call him a hoe. So are we to go off of those lunatics as well? What y'all think? Hi, Didim. Are you asleep?
Shit, I should be, long as it took you to let me out. Anyway,
I had to get
I'm
the
woke.
people up here.
I'm just playing.
Ah, what do you think about
Listen.
this? What, Didim?
So I think that I think that this is a good, healthy conversation. I think that it needed to be had. And I think that the same way that you know how you start a new job and you know you on your job, you're doing what you're supposed to do, whatever the case may be, and you're trying to find your way. As a content creator, a lot of times you the reason why people watch you is for your opinion, right? So when you're giving your opinion, you're not yeah, a lot of times, you know, you try to do your best to tote that line where you're not, you know, going too far to the left or too far to the right or whatever the case may be. But I think that when you have a platform that has like a comedic value to it, you're gonna step over the line sometimes. I just think that's what it is. I'm not saying that you did or you didn't. I just think that you know, when you see things and you give your commentary and you give your opinion, you're not thinking about all of the parties. It's you know, you just giving your commentary based off of what you see. That's
Right.
it, that's all. This situation is just touchy, and it's touchy because again, we're dealing with a lunatic.
Yeah.
Allegedly, and in my opinion, okay, because it hasn't been proven he's a lunatic yet, only because he still refuses to get that psyche valve. Okay,
And we
if he
and from our observation.
my observation, if I was just going off my observation, I would say he is a grade A fucking lunatic. Okay, let me just be clear, but that's my observation. I wish he would go ahead and get that psyche valve done so that we can just say that it has been diagnosed that you are a lunatic. And then I would be, you know, I'm still comfortable saying he's crazy because again, that's what I see. He's crazy. And I think anyone that supports him is crazy, in my opinion, because the things that he does is completely out of pocket and it makes no sense. This man has first of all, he's been accusing this lady of different men ever since they broke up. Ever since they broke up, even down to his own friends. He's weird. That's just what it is. And I just think that when it's all said and done, he's going to continue to do that. Anybody that's around her or in her space or that he feels is getting benefits that he feel that he should be getting, he gonna be accusing her of that particular person. But you know, I think that from the perspective of the one of the young ladies that came up and said, "Oh, you know, the wife," I will say that I know what my husband will do and won't do, right? But I do understand how something, if you see it or hear it, could make you feel a certain type of way. I get that. I get that point. If he is married, I know that that's what they say, that he's married.
Even like they
But
friends and stuff that might be around and be like, damn, why they saying your husband? Like I could
right.
that wouldn't be a good feeling.
No, it definitely would
Yeah.
not be. And so I can understand it from that perspective. Absolutely. and I do think that they put these things out here, or he puts these things out here along with her, with his flying monkeys, in an attempt to hurt her, in an attempt to bring her down. Because they're all pissed off that she decided to leave this clown in the dust. They're still pissed off. Every last one of them people that are her quote unquote castmates on that show, her boss, all of them, they're all pissed because all of their storyline was surrounding those two being together and them being able to talk about them in every single scene. That's it. And when that umbilical cord was cut and she said, no, it's over, I'm done with him, his shenanigans, with all of this shit, then they all had to figure out what they was going to do next. So they still mad at her about that, so it's easy for them to follow whatever this weirdo is saying, because of course he gonna advocate for them to be together. He's at the worst place he's ever been in his life. He went from sugar to shit. He went from a whole hero to a goddamn zero. He's miserable, and misery loves company. That's just it, and that's all. So yeah, I feel like sometimes there are going to be times when we say things that, might not necessarily be, everybody's biggest opinion, or whatever the case may be. But you can't help what your eyes see. I could help what my eyes. Listen, and honestly, a lot of stuff I read just in the comments months ago. I think people are going to have their opinion, and that's just what it is. And it's just sad that we're dealing with a person that, like you said, is a complete psycho, and that will take something that probably is not even happening and turn it into something that is. He did it with Devin Keefe. He did it with the lawyer dude. He even did it with his own child, and gave Shrek permission to put a picture of his child up next to another child. Like, there's no lengths that this weirdo will go to, not to try to discredit her or make her appear to be a certain type of way. But I think the people that is in business with her, they know her character. They know the type of person that they're working with. And she's probably making these people a lot of money. So, and they know he's crazy. So they ain't trying to hear the dumb shit that he got to say any damn way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because his name is kind of mud in the business down there. Let me thank you to the subby that just sent me a $5 cash app. Thank you so much. She want to remain anonymous. She said, this is your fucking channel. Thank you so much. And yes, I will give my opinion and talk about what I want to talk about on my channel. Like, definitely, always. Like, it's just what it's going to be. But again, I can also listen to other perspectives, and sometimes it may sway me and sometimes it may not. If it don't, that's still fine as well. Yeah,
she would do that with another. If she got another security guard right now, it would be the same thing. He would, if it was a female security guard. Oh my God, I think they're in a relationship. Like, I think it doesn't matter who it is. If they are close to male, he is going to make something up or have some type of story or whatever the case may be. Hell, he's jealous of his own children, y'all. He's jealous of his own children being close to her. He even brought up
the kids being around her mother. Like, what weird. Are we doing here?
Yeah, like, what? Like, yeah.
And I know that we
Tank, because he want to be Tank.
Yeah, and
in my opinion.
That's why. Yeah, we do have to be careful a little bit with the stuff, because he is unhinged, and we don't want to drive him there, or even, but again, we can't pass it. Like, it's nothing really we can say or not say that's going to change anything with him. And like, we can't stifle our opinions or anything, or be happy if Mel do have a man or whatever the case may be, because she has went public and said she had a man or whatever before, and was in a good relationship, and that, all he had met the family and everything. So it's nothing that hasn't been said before.
Right. And I think that's the problem is too many people tap dancing around a crazy ass
And that's
fool
why, yeah,
instead
we
of
don't
calling
want
him
him to do
crazy.
anything. Yeah, we don't want him to do anything to any of them because we're talking of we talk about his court case, which we know pisses him off too. We do
Talking
it.
about him, period, is gonna piss him off. Not let's be clear. Not agreeing with him is going to piss him off. Everything that you do as it pertains to him, unless you are in complete agreement with him
It's
and
not
his
a winning
opinion,
battle.
it's pissing him off. Yeah. So it's not like it's anything that anybody can say that's gonna piss him off any more or any less than the next thing. When you're dealing with somebody unhinged, that's just it. They're unhinged. Okay, they're not in dealing in reality. They're cuckoo. They don't have, you know what I mean, like they're gonna be irrational because they're not rational. It's nothing that you can do except for a short of agreeing with everything that they say that's gonna make them happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, we that's not my goal to cause her any type of harm. Y'all know that. Thank you, Bridget J, for the $10 super chat. I have an idea. Let's put our energy and words into raising the awareness as it pertains to Alabama's judicial and law enforcement following the laws to keep Mel and her family safe.
That part. That part. That's how I feel. Again, you know, call a spade
Let
a
me read
spade.
that again. Let me read that again. Okay? Because again, we shouldn't have to stifle what we say and do because it's going to upset Martel. And again, he's a lunatic, but I
A
don't want
grown
to hurt
ass
that life
man.
or no business of males in no way. Let's put our energy and words into raising the awareness as it pertains to the Alabama judicial and law enforcement following the laws to
Hmm.
keep Mel and her family safe.
That part right there. He's already proven he's a stalker. He's already proven that he will is willing to harass her. Um, that's just it. You know, he's already proven that he's willing to tap her phone. Like, my question would be, any information that you think you have, how'd you get it? If you ain't sitting outside her window, or or worse, questioning the kid. I ain't gonna say that's worse because they're both horrible. Or questioning your children nonstop, because unfortunately, those kids. I mean, you think about it. They're trying to bully people into stifling their opinion about him. Can you imagine if you got to be in his presence? You pretty much got to say what he wants you to say. And if you're a child, you just say whatever is going to make him leave you the fuck alone at that moment.
Yeah.
And whatever, okay, if this is what you want to hear, I'm gonna say it. Like it's an ABU situation. You know, it's sad. It really and truly is. But my concern, honestly, in this whole situation and with any comments that was made is only for Mel, for Jason's wife if he is married, and for the children. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't give a fuck about Martel or his feelings.
I don't either because he's going to think irrational no matter what. No
Period.
matter what. And again, this is just again a reason for him to, if it's not to try to ruin her reputation, but to try to cause some type of strife between, if Jason does have a wife, in that relationship, like he did with the attorney, so that she wouldn't have any support. He's trying to do things with now even Lauren to take away her village, her mom.
He don't want her to have any support from anybody. Lauren's a problem. Miss Van's a problem. A goddamn mosquito. If they get on her leg and bite her leg, that mosquito gonna be a damn problem because he drew too much blood from her when he bit her. Like, he thinks that she is his property. That's part of his illness. Hence the reason why he really needs to get that psyche eval.
Yep.
Because I do believe that that psyche eval is going to be the key to protecting her and the children.
Yep.
Because you can't fool the doctors. You can't fool them. You can't fool the test either. I don't care how manipulative you try to be. I don't care how much you try to sit here and act like you're the best thing ever. You cannot fool those tests.
Period. Okay, so let me give them the money song, and then we gonna move on.
Let's do it.
All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need us. All a bad bitch need is us.
And thank you, Diddum, for coming up and expressing yourself. Even though I don't trust you.
You're welcome. I'm going to drop back down into the chat and see if I need to take on Uppity Roller's Blockiana today.
I know y'all in the chat cutting up. Y'all still in the chat cutting up.
No, I don't know. I haven't looked.
I hope nobody ain't in this chat acting a fool. But let me get T from TV's super chat. Thank you, T from TV, for the $5 super chat. What y'all think about Dusty being in the background dancing? Not a background dancer in Stormy Storm's life.
That's exactly what she looked like, too, a background dancer.
From the damn 80s. Child, looking like a damn pencil. You know how you used to put like the little special erasers on the top of your pencils and get the writing and shit?
With the hair.
I said, now what are you doing there?
The dust mites was in full effect.
This is my thing with Dusty and with Stormy. Dusty, what you got going on with Stormy? Because can Stormy pay that money for you? Since she just made $1 million. Plus, can she let you hold something to give the back off your ass and then you just leave him on alone and do whatever you got going on with Stormy? Because why Stormy ain't giving you one of them damn jobs? Because what is your job beside this show? If Stormy is your friend, she's in a position to help you win. She ain't doing that. She ain't helping her with nothing. I don't know, T from TV. Dusty is just desperate to me. She also needs to look at the point of, again, what she calls a friend, because with her saying that Sonny was her friend, Melody was her friend, or whatever, and how she, act like they pieces of shit, it seemed like they was the only ones doing something for you. They weren't taking you to Miami with them to party, but you got bills and shit due. You got bills you can't pay for. When Melanie seen the need for utilities to be paid or be shut off for her friend, she paid them. She ain't come and bring you no purse or come and have you sit around and, look stupid or whatever the case may be. She came to help you. And I'm not saying Stormy got to give Destiny no money, but bitch, help her. I know you got a position. If Destiny is this corporate person and have all these skills, get her a job. Get your friend a job. But Stormy comes across to me as a person that wants to be the richest in her group, and everybody else be her flunkies and her flunkies and her little peasants or whatever. She don't want them to make no money like she is. Shit, you should have had damn Destiny little a couple of products or something for Dusty up there. You could have did something. She could have do something to be a little bit more, to me, show that she's a friend to her, instead of this shit with the like what you doing there in LA? But you owe your ex-husband his money. Just my opinion. Thank you, Leslie Cornish, for the 1999 super sticker. Let me get y'all the money sound.
Tell them that it's energy. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
All right. So let me get into this other part. We might have to do it real quick because this live getting too GD long. But yes, I agree. I said the same thing. She wants to be the most successful in her friend. Yep. She don't want to help them do shit. Cause she got enough, jobs and positions around. Shit, I know Destiny probably ain't gonna want to pack in that damn thing, but you got your mama and them in there packing. Give her, like, you gave Lou a job. Give her one. Get her in there because she needs it. And then that will be another black woman being successful, helping you, or whatever the case may be. Whatever, because she looked like she worked best behind the scene. Because she damn boring as damn watching paint dry up front of the scene. Okay? So do something with that. But okay, let me get into this. Okay, so now I have the other messages from those church folks that was getting in Marceau's ass. Okay, so let's get into it really quick. This is just the overview right here. We already read these on my other video with the church people, but I'll go over them again. So just so y'all can get a brief little synopsis of it, but we're going to get into the rest because those people was reading them for filth. And this is, a part in here where they was getting in Marceau. So they tagged Marceau in some shit, and him and his, sister were saying some very disrespectful things, to these people in this chat. So we know that Marceau went live and said that not to bless the church and all this type of stuff because they were haters, because they rope off their parking lot when they have homecoming events and stuff like that. So all this type of stuff. So the church, the pastor of the church got back with his ass and said that he had tried to help Marceau and them by renting their lot out to them for a small fee, much smaller than the inflated prices of those damn VIP booths that he shares or sells at his events. But he digressed, and they said they left their shit in disarray. So this Riley Gardner guy says that we poured over $30,000 into our community just a couple of months ago. We provide gas, we provide groceries, all of this stuff. We are definitely a church in the word, making a difference in the world. I don't sweat comments from people who don't do anything for their community. So Micah Michelle says, bro, my brother definitely has done a lot in the community, and we have the receipts to prove it. This may be your church, and you are definitely my good friend. So this doesn't pertain to all of its members, but facts are facts. So the guy told him, you are right. We are brothers, and nothing will ever change that. But if you saw the pictures of how the parking lot looked with empty liquor bottles, people puked on their clothes and left their clothes in the parking lot. All the church asked was that the cleanup of the parking lot after the use, and that wasn't done. So that's why the church said we wouldn't allow anyone to use our parking space again, because of all of that had to be cleaned up before Sunday. So Micah says, do you know how much stuff we cleaned up all night and that morning? As if that's supposed to have been a problem of his. We weren't the ones who left the mess, nor could we have even thought of a plan for that type of stuff happening. However, we did clean up some of it, which again ain't all of it. and part of our part and pay for our part in it? Apparently not. Okay. If you only cleaned up some of it, you didn't do your part. Everyone is aware of the situation. Everyone aware of the situation knows that we didn't just say F it and be done. We showed remorse and humility, and still your people took it a bit further by blocking off their shit and not letting y'all use it no more. Don't be mad at how a person who humbles themselves responds after you try to kick them when they are down. Okay, so we also read Ms. Brown's comment to Michael Michelle. She says, he, meaning his brother, has done nothing but scam. There are receipts for that too, sir, all over the internet. I know people personally that he has scammed. So with that being said, God don't bless no mess. A person who does everything for profit is not a person blessing their community. And that's on P. Okay. And then she said, if y'all cleaned it up, then why was there so much left in the parking lot for the next morning for church services? Since you're so motherfucking smart and got your damn degree. Why? So this guy says, what you did, what you want infringes on others. Talking about Micah. What you want infringes on others. Your business must consider the neighbor's properties, which it apparently don't. Buy your own parking lot, and this issue will disappear. You won't have a problem if you get your own shit. Okay? Check yourself and your practice. Your irrational attitude and position is likely what impacted all the neighbors' decisions. So this is not only just a church thing. None of the neighbors in that area fuck with him. You don't own the real estate to properly operate how you like. So those parties you have for homecoming, you ain't got enough to be having that shit, because you can't do it without infringing on others. Between the car wash, funeral home, church, Alpha House, and your next door neighbors, face it, you failed to keep up your end of the deal. So accept that your best interest to this fact may be in your business best interest to relocate. Damn. No matter how you personally feel about the church, you have options. Get the fuck on. Have smaller parties that your venue can accommodate and your parking lot can accommodate. And somebody said to them, perfectly stated, this other person says to Marceau, I was there for the Slutty Vegan event and Progressive Union did not tow cars. The House of Alpha did. Deacon Miley came out and roped off the area and asked people not to park there, and they didn't. Pastor Watkins didn't bring this up. You did, sir. You label PU as that hating ass church. The fucking audacity. These men are getting in Marceau's ass. You said you hope the church, God didn't bless them. You brought this up a year later and seemed confused over the backlash. My family founded that church and the community around it helped it to grow and thrive. So it's personal when someone speaks ill of PU, Progressive Union Missionary Baptist Church, okay? Has been supporting the city for decades before this dispute and will continue to do so long after this is over. I hope this is resolved in a neighborly manner and Black can continue to thrive. Wherever it ends up, and the community as a whole can put this behind and move forward. Okay? Because they don't have time to be addressing motherfuckers that don't have nothing and ain't talking about nothing or no damn substance, that don't do shit for the community but try to throw parties again and overprice people with stuff. So the same person that said Marcel be scamming says to Marcel, all I'ma say is God don't bless no mess. You should watch how you speak of the house of God, who's been blessing their community for decades. To be clear, none of the businesses next to black are in support of your business. They all have the same problem. So now that makes you the common denominator, Marcel. All those successful businesses that's been in that area being successful is not hating on you and your raggedy ass business and your raggedy ass business practices. But we digress, correct? So Marcel must have said God wasn't blessing her or some shit like that. He deleted his stuff. This is Marcel saying to her, God been blessing me. So unless God is stupid, perhaps you don't know what you're talking about. You think this is about parking and litter? Yes, that's exactly what the fuck they think. Because that's what you said that's not what you said it was about. You just said they was hating on you. But they said you used their parking lot and had your litter all over through their shit and didn't clean it up. So what else is it about, Marceau? And y'all see this, like, what does this mean? God has been blessing me. So unless God is stupid, perhaps you don't know what you're talking about. Unless God is stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Is that some type of threat? Unless God is stupid, he gonna bless you unless he's stupid? What you gonna do to God, Marceau? It wasn't just like it wasn't no need for you to do that live and talk about that church and then call them out, have the damn audacity to call them out by name. It was no fucking reason for you to come on here talking about God been blessing you unless he's stupid. So they said back to Marceau, let's be realistic, motherfucker. Okay, I might add a couple words in here. Where exactly in that specific area could you fit the plans you posted? So Taja or whatever, Taja wants to, she taking it to hell, okay? Because she's sick of his ass. And I'll show y'all the plans that he posted of, I guess, the new black that may be coming or coming in his head, coming to a head near you. She said in that specific area that you got, the piece of earth that you own, okay? That earth that you and Tisha own, them plans don't go there, okay? The measurements don't fit, okay? So keep them in your motherfucking dreams and on that damn diagram because this is not going to work. Because I definitely don't see it. Nobody else do either, Taja. It definitely all comes from parking. Exactly, because you need their parking lot. You said it already yourself. Why are you mad that they roping off their parking lot and calling them haters because they roping off their parking lot if you don't need the shit and if it ain't about parking? Why you give a damn? I know you love to gaslight people, but everybody can't be gaslit, sir. Damn. Not today. And tomorrow, damn sure don't look good either. Okay? And if lawsuit after and if lawsuit after lawsuit is being blessed, then you must have been blessed by the devil. Because again, God don't bless no mess. if lawsuit after lawsuit is being blessed, no, she said if lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, 3 lawsuits after lawsuits, okay, is being blessed, then baby, you getting them blessings from the devil, okay? Now, let's not say those aren't facts because court documents don't lie, sir. She like, said a lie. Says a lie. So this Tracy person said, wow, the audacity. And is all of that profanity and name calling necessary? He spoke out of his mouth what he really feels when he said, I hope the Lord doesn't bless him. Unbelievable that he allowed that to even come out of his raggedy, no teeth having ass motherfucking mouth. Sorry for the profanity, Tracy. Okay. That's very telling of who the real hater is. He obviously is misinformed on how the Lord is already richly blessing our pastor and our church. So he can keep clowning if he wants to. Just sit across the street and watch. Better yet, come worship with us. We are a church in the word, making a difference in the world. We bless our community greatly, and our pastor is preaching and teaching the word of God, and many souls are being saved weekly. Keep up the great work, Pastor Dion Jamar Watkins, cousin to Randy Watkins. We haven't confirmed yet. And let the haters hate. They said you the damn hater. And then Nikki Nicole said, what in the creation is he talking about to the pastor? Do he know you're from Buffalo / Lackawanna? We don't play that. That's where we coming for you, baby. Not in prayer. I'm just saying. Marcel, you don't want it with these people. Okay? Now I bet you scared to go up there to that damn black because them church people looking at your ass and they waiting on you. Thelma says, wow, his comments are totally out of line and were. All you can do is pray for someone with that mindset. After seeing this video, I had to say a prayer for myself as well. I love Progressive Union Missionary Baptist Church. These church people is eating that ass up. So this young man shows his Yelp review that he has posted. 1 star. The owner thinks his guests should be allowed to defile and litter their neighbors' parking lots, and he likes to disrespect churches. I'll never spend another red cent here. Keep in mind, he said another red cent, which means that he has spent several cents at that damn establishment before Marceau talked his shit and tore his ass. So he shared this and shared his post. And he said, it's free to leave Google reviews. I'm just saying, this is a word to everybody. So here go Teddy Ruxpin coming with the bullshit. He says to a lyric, if this is the best you got, do better. He says to Michael Michelle, it got your attention, punk, didn't it? My job is done. When I tell you these church folks they're eating them alive. Get the fuck out of here, Micah. So somebody says to him, great point. Another person said the gall to Michael Michelle. So somebody else says, this JD person, he already spoke. He said, I will no longer recommend this location to any Huntsville visiting guests. And here's again, Michael Michelle, which this also gives me the idea that they're not opening back. I think with all those loans that they've taken out, I think that some of the stuff that they've taken out those loans and put all these businesses and stuff like that on, or this Black could be going to scope, that complex could be going to scope as part of that deal that they had, the agreement what they had with them, because they're prepared to lose this stuff. I don't think they plan on paying these loans and stuff back that they didn't got earlier this year. And I think Black is included in that to be forfeited in the case because it was put up, or it's going to be to get Zen Garden, because the other guy before this, he said that he won't spend another cent there, which means that he supported the business. Here's another guy that apparently supported the business and also recommended visitors that's coming to Huntsville go to Black and support. So then Michael bitch ass gonna say, gosh darn, we were counting on your recommendations. And look at this. Look how many likes and stuff the other people got, but look at this shit. Okay, you asshole. So Jasmine says, Teddy Ruxpin, as you should be, as he is very well connected. See how they just be talking shit about people and don't be knowing who the fuck they talking to, but they think they so fucking high and mighty. Burning bridges you didn't even know you had, motherfucker. Trying to save face. We wish you the best though, because they know the best is gone. Y'all fucked up trying to call this church out. And that's just period, point blank. So Nika says to Teddy Ruxpin, no, not too much. Real talk. I've been cool with Marcel Scott. However, we all know this has been an ongoing issue since the place opened. My friend's cars was literally on the tow truck as we exited the last time we visited. Damn, she said that shit even got towed from there. Instead of always flipping off at the mouth, it would make more sense and be way more professional for you all to be an advocate or form a partnership with the businesses in the area and offer some kind of business deal in exchange for the ability to park. Exactly. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Period. Instead of getting your ass on here talking about that church like a fucking dog, after you fucked over them, you should have been trying to make amends with it. You should have went to a couple of services, took your family to a couple of services, build some rapport and relationships with the people in the church. And then they may have opened up them doors again for you to use their parking lot because you need it, not them. They church doing just fine. Those businesses around you owe you absolutely nothing, right? But they think everybody owes them something because they are who? Nobody? Exactly. Believe it or not, when people outside the city find out that you live in Huntsville or have lived in Huntsville, they ask about Black for obvious reasons. You might want to throttle your responses back a few notches. Damn, and she said, and that's real talk. B. Evan says to Jasmine, check out YouTube. There are hundreds of bloggers reporting about Marceau and Black. Okay. Just put his name in the search bar. Prayers to the church. Angelique says, so disrespectful. So Alfred says, bro, and I use that term loosely, check yourself. Hate in the community starts with ignorance, and you are showing yours by being mad that you were called on failing to do your part of cleanup after your event. Why not take your party somewhere that can handle the parking? But no, you will publicly trash people on Facebook instead of sitting down and having a civilized conversation like a man. Because they ain't men. This is a truly sad post that you really should delete and then apologize for making the comments. Period. Hashtag hate speech, hashtag to glory be God. To God be the glory. That's the thing right there. They need to check themselves. But they think they so much up above people and think that they're better than people that they can come and say whatever they want to. Especially with Marceau saying, I've been blessed unless God's stupid. Like, who says shit like that? He said, evidently you, so Marceau must have took himself out of here. He's evidently, you don't know my pastor, but know this. I don't know you never seen your show, but I do know my pastor, my friends, and my brother, Dion Jamal Watkins. And I stand behind him and his post. And I know best of all, God has his back. Enough said. Drop the damn mic. No pun intended. Okay? And then Tasha is back and said, Marceau, you're gaslighting and you know it. So he must have been saying all this stuff, but he deleted it. Here's Micah. Folks hide behind the cross and throw stones. Facts are facts. When the fuck is you gonna mention said facts or show receipts for said facts? They don't need to be proven. When you claiming you got something, you need to prove the shit because the church proved what they about to prove, and we about to see it in a minute. Church folks can be haters too. And you can be delusional as fuck as well too. And especially considering y'all ain't got shit for them to be hating on. Damn alley cat looking ass. I'm glad Marceau stood on business. I'm glad he's standing on that shit because he ain't got no fucking other business that's worth any damn thing. So whatever business you got for him to stand on, he gonna fall through that motherfucker too. Peggy said, Micah, you have a right to your opinion. You just be blessed because get the fuck on. They sick of his ass. So Alfred says to Micah, we hide behind nothing and stand on doing right by people. So I guess I am confused on how you arrived at your observation. Somebody else said to Michael, hide for what? Why use a church parking lot anyways for lounge patrons to park? Then to trash the place is beyond me. You all should have had a cleaning crew. Here go Micah. I arrived because I was I was one of the ones cleaning up. LOL. What the fuck is funny? It's funny that you thought that shit was clean. That's the only joke I fucking see. So here is pictures of them showing cars being towed from the House of Alpha on January 31st, 2023 during the Slutty Vegan event. No cars were towed from PUMBC because there was no cars parked at PUMBC, thanks to Deacon Miley. So here's where the cars were being towed from, and that's back there's the is the tow truck. Okay. Here they put a close-up of it. That man has no respect for anyone, and that's sad. They are right. Marceau don't have no respect for nobody. For him to attack these church people for trying to do him a favor and he burnt the bridge, now he mad at them and acting like they did something to him or hating on him for whatever reason is beyond me. The church make their money from the people that come there and fellowship. And they not being for profit. You being for profit and you still shitted on them. They ain't got no reason to hate on you. If they wanted to open up a lounge, they could. The Lord will continue to bless the pastor of the church, but definitely not bless you. Eventually, he will be banned from doing any kind of business in Huntsville because he's a shady clown. Again, this is the community talking about Marceau. Okay? They are from Huntsville. They know what he's about. They talk to each other. These are the people that may hire him for businesses and stuff like that. You have a lounge next door. It's a church over there. It's a funeral home over there. Again, you can partner with these places. People can have their church services at the church. Funeral services at the church, or sometimes the funeral homes have it where you can have funerals there, and then they can have the people come straight from the funeral home right across the street over there to the lounge area, for repasses and things like that. But you too fucking stupid to partner with anybody. And then if y'all could work all together, the money flowing all around the businesses, you could have had that worked out with them. And they just use the park as clean that stuff up, leave that stuff how they gave it to you when you lent it to you, and it'll be fine. But you didn't do that. And instead of just saying you fucked up, you want to go on there and try to talk about them and call them out. You already came on national TV and said that the people in the community and the council people and all that type of stuff is hating on y'all. The millimeters was hating and calling y'all businesses and getting shut down and all that. Y'all own it, so what the fuck we gonna call y'all business and get it shut down for? Or how we gonna call the city or whatever, the community, to get y'all shit shut down if we not there and there's no violations? They ain't gonna come and shut y'all down because we called and say we don't like y'all. Okay? It don't give a damn how much, and as much shit as we talk about y'all on this internet, they ain't came to this internet and say we're going to shut them down. All the people on YouTube, 90% of the people on YouTube in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector don't like them. That ain't cause for us to do nothing. Even we call y'all scammers in our opinions. That ain't going to cause them to do nothing. Only if you actually scamming and get caught doing it. Actually, if you only doing bad business practices and get caught doing it, your shit not up to code, they on your ass. Jam says, Marceau and Micah Scott, your brother has some praying to do. The saints are on it, and the wrath of God is upon. So here go Micah smart mouth ass again. That's what you're learning over there. If you think God is going to answer those prayers over a petty business dispute, please record the next prayer call, because I always enjoy a good laugh. You the fucking joke. You're the fucking joke, Micah. You're sitting in here not even making no motherfucking sense, and they're in here eating you a fucking live, and you don't even realize it because you that fucking dumb and stupid. You should mock God. Bitch, you the one mocking God. I don't know if it's in your Bible, but it's definitely in mine. Carry on. What's in your Bible? What is it that's in your Bible that's not in hers? Okay, I think that's it then. 1 second, let me make sure. Okay, that's it. So what do y'all think about that? Thank you, Bridget J914 for the $5 super chat. Marceau going to hell in gasoline leak undies. Right, them wet ass damn draws is going straight to damn hell. What's Wanda saying to him and a tuna tea, not tuna tea, for disrespecting God and PU? Exactly. Exactly. Those church people lit them up. He should be a damn shame of himself for coming, like I said, attacking that damn church. Why would you do that? And again, you always doing something and then you expect somebody else to be okay with it. No, it's not fucking okay. They said you tore they shit up. You tore they shit up. Let me get you the money song really quick.
All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need us. All a bad bitch need is us.
Yes, the wet draws, Paulette. Yes. Right. Everybody, if you in Huntsville, please go join PU. Okay? He had some nerve fucking calling that damn church out. I can, just like the person said, like the audacity. Even if you felt like the church had done you wrong, why would you publicly bring your ass out and say that? You thought them church people that actually knows what's going on and what happened? This is what it is. He been throwing out that shit for a while now. But he got comfortable. He said that shit on TV. Then he got even more comfortable. The church ain't say shit. Then he got his ass on that internet and did that video and just splayed out, called their name, because they like, I don't know who the fuck you talking about, because it must be some other council people or community people that's fucking with him that we don't know about, okay? Because he ain't talking about us because we ain't done shit to him, so he ain't talking about PU, okay? But when he got his raggedy mouth ass on that internet and called their name out, they said it's go time. And they defended themselves. They're the ones standing on business, Micah, not your raggedy ass, because you're not even making any sense. See what I mean by an unreasonable person? You sitting in that thing trying to argue with them church people, and you know you is 100% in the wrong. 1,000% in the wrong. And you sitting over there arguing with those people. About what? When you admitted that y'all didn't clean up all that shit. I just cannot. He brought the beef to the church house front door and said, God ain't make no punk. Not they said God ain't make no punk. That church gathered him. That church got him together. Oh my God. Marcel ought to have a lot of respect for a church, because he said that they had to sleep on the church floors when his mother left his dad. The church took them in and gave them shelter and a bed. And also the church gave them a parking lot to have all them damn patrons in it a couple years ago as well, Miss Marilyn. Yes. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And not only him, but his raggedy ass brother. Because why are y'all in them comments making a fool out of y'allself and every damn body you love? Thanks to my girl's damn sass. Why are you doing that? Just lying. Yeah, right. Just lying on the church and calling them haters like they do everybody. And want to act like somebody's stuff falling apart because of them. Yeah, because the people already don't like them in the place. The people already don't like them in that. They don't do business with them. And y'all know one thing, them church people and all that type of stuff, they be wanting renovations and stuff done. If he would have had a good relationship with them, who the fuck y'all think they was going to go to first? Scold. Go to them, hey, look out for us, give us a deal on this project. Oh, sister such and such getting this project. Them church people be having money to spend. And they like spending it in their community. But you tore your ass with them. They not messing with you no more. Thank you. Location. Why did you think that it was going to be okay for you to open up a lounge when y'all got 2 fucking parking spots in the front? Let alone, let's say if y'all really was going to have Bug's business over there, his barbershop over there. Y'all know people be at the barbershop late at night too. So especially on the weekends. So it would have been quite strange for them to have that space. If Black would have been having an event, the barbershop is open still late at night. Where was the people gonna park at? Y'all don't have any parking to have those people over there renting out spaces and stuff like that in them buildings, and y'all don't even have enough parking for them. It just don't make no damn sense. Exactly. You know you done fucked up. That's what that Pastor Watkins said, okay? Not to be confused with Randy Watkins. All right? The boy good. The church like, oh, I know a motherfucker ain't said PU. And that pastor popped his shit, and he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Thank you, T. And by a church and frat house might as well say, right. This right here will make a good storyline and show their real life. Exactly. Because this is something we could have been sitting on the show. Instead of them minding about who Martel fucking around with, or who Melody going around with, or who Trish and Ken and Marquez messing around with, or who Sonny Moses and Destiny messing around with, y'all could have been talking about y'all dispute with the people at the church. Had the people in the church on the show so they can tell how y'all fucked up their parking lot. And we would have got the real tea on this shit. They have storylines, all them damn lawsuits. Talk about the lawsuits. Talk about the dismissal. Talk about what deal y'all made. Talk about that stuff. Let me see what T for TV. Now they are mad. They won't let them use and abuse the church property. It's always everybody against them. Never seen middle-aged adults behave like the level. Exactly. They all act like they are entitled kids, teenagers, that everything is somebody's fault. And I'm just stuck on how you call the church a hater. That goes to show where y'all see where Marceau's motherfucking head is in the damn clouds and not the clouds up here. Okay, some red ones. Because in what world do you think that church is hating on you? If they wanted that lot, that space over there, they could have bought that. That's what churches do. They usually own all the properties around their little church. And do they have that problem with the other places around there? Like they said, the Alpha House, the car wash? No, because it's y'all. Talking about the event got too big. Again, that motherfucker is too big for any person over 300 pounds to come in that motherfucker. Don't it got a weight capacity that you ain't supposed to be having in there? I don't know. But lastly, y'all, let me hop into this mess with Destiny. Did y'all see her and that damn therapist? Trying to talk about and compare trauma bonding to bonding with trauma. And what making no damn sense. That therapist lady is scary to me. And it's given that they got some type of obsession as well with Melody. Everybody that they get to try to talk about their problems with Melody, I guess they become infatuated and obsessed with her too. Because that therapist is not making no damn sense. The stuff she was saying, like even when she was saying about trauma bonding, people, bonding over a trauma that they share, which is usually a similar situation that may have, a harmful situation that people would bond over because this is, similarities and they can associate with each other. But she got on like the one that has the hierarchy or whatever is. We're talking about the situations. How did the people come into play? Why would one be better than the other one or be over the other one and manipulate the other one? What would that be? Manipulate them for what? Y'all crying over your man cheating and having a baby. So what could y'all be manipulating each other on? And then she got into love bombing. And it is possible for people to love bomb people that is not to love bomb people that's not in a relationship, because you can love bomb people. Content creators love bomb people. And to manipulate them, to pull them in, and then they treat them any kind of way after they get the person's loyalty and stuff like that. Build them up, and then they knock their ass back down to make them feel like they're not shit. So it is possible to love bomb people, but usually when you love bomb people, it's because you have alternative motives. Something about that person you want to control. I wouldn't call it love bombing if you're expecting loyalty from the person. That's just something you expect from people that you call a friend or a friend, period. Right? So for her to bring up love bombing and stuff and then try to act like Melody was love bombing Destiny or something like that, that was weird to me. That therapist is something, it's weird. Yeah, Crystal. And Marceau called Tisha out about accountability. He always calling somebody else out about accountability, but none of them take it. None of them take accountability for nothing. And just let it be that. The church let me use, they was nice enough to rent their lot out to us for a cheap price. And we didn't do right. We did leave some stuff behind. And now they don't want to let us use it no more. And they have every right. We got to accept it because we fucked up. And you can be mad about it all you want to. But it don't make them wrong for standing up and saying, no, we're not doing it no more. Like, that's just it. You can't get mad at them because they won't let you have your way with their shit. It don't work like that. Buy your own shit. She says she is. It's to be determined for me. She says she is, but that lady looks crazy to me. Like something is missing there with that lady. Something is very much so missing there. And when she talked about that stuff with Mama Van and how Destiny was sitting there looking like a fucking fool, she sat there looking like damn Pikachu while the lady like, and if you disrespect my mama, it's on sight. I don't play that shit. And da da da. Like she going in and Destiny sitting there like this. Like she was frozen and shit. And that right there goes to show whatever that lady talking about is from words from Destiny. Because she ain't watched that show. She couldn't have watched that show before. Because she don't know that that motherfucker disrespected the fuck out of Melody's mother. And for Martel to even put in them court documents about Mama Van watching the kids or having the kids, when the kids are with you or with somebody that you have them watching, do Melody have their phone numbers and everything and all their contact information? Or do you call Melody and say, can you watch the kids while I go be a hoe until I come back or whatever the case may be? Do you give her first right of refusal or do you do what you have to do when you have the kids? Or like when Slaw was talking her shit when the revenge piece shit came out and Melody was like, look at your dumb ass. You can't even count. You're not even counting your own damn kids. And she was like, I am counting my kids. Tank is at his cousin's house. Did Melody know the Tank was over the cousin's house? Did you call Melody first? No, because he probably wanted to go over his cousin's house, or they probably was over the cousin's house, and he probably like, can I spend a night? And you was like, yeah. Again, minding the business when she has the fucking kids. You can't even control yourself enough to get a job and have income to fucking pay for them damn kids to get something to eat. They have to call her for something to fucking eat. But you got the nerve to try to act like you want to regulate some shit and you ain't even got the fucking funds to do it. And the money you wasting on going to fucking court and getting this fucking lawyer for this shit, you could have been spending that shit on them damn kids and stocking your house up with food. But again, you want her to pay for this bullshit that you ain't got. What you filed this shit for? If you couldn't afford it, what she got to pay for you coming with some damn frivolous claims and shit for? Yeah, she is a throwaway. I like that wig, but I'm sick of seeing her in it. I can't stand Destiny. Destiny definitely lacks self-awareness, and that therapist do too. That therapist needs to let her know, what? Okay, we're done with this shit. The girl and you are not friends. That's it. It's no need to say nothing else about the friendship anymore. You don't know, you don't even know the whole damn story about their friendship or how the friendship ended. Because again, none of the people that Destiny is around that she is acting like she owes so much loyalty to, she hasn't said shit. In no way they helped her out. They ain't helped her with shit. Melanie helped her get her baby, keep her baby, and with the lawyer fees and shit, helped her with utilities, helped her with other shit. And these other people, you ain't helped do shit. They ain't helped you do shit. But keep up shit with Melody. Or try to come with shit with Melody. And I seen a video on Empress with her being at that restaurant and taking a thing of coleslaw from the bag. Now, Destiny, that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. Like, what are you doing? Don't nobody give a fuck who you go out to eat with or whatever you doing. And why you take a picture or flash your thing over from the back? It's giving y'all had planned for y'all to do that. Why you ain't do it while she was in front of your motherfucking face? What we gonna see if you show her face forward? Because she looked a mess, but she also looked bigger than she usually is. Them legs don't look like pencils. So why you didn't take a picture of her from the front, since you wanted everybody to know that you was with Slaw? Why you take a shot of her? Like, you had to go live, it had to register, and then you glanced over to her because she had to have just gotten up because she wasn't that far from you. So that was something that y'all planned on for her to do. So what is your point? Why are you acting like a fucking creep? You fucking on her with Martel or something? Because that's another thing I heard about her ass. I heard she's all being a third party to some of these couples in Huntsville. One that's on the show. Nope, two. Two couples that's on the show current couples on the show. I've heard that she's been a throuple to them. So you said you're not friends with Slaw. You wouldn't be friends with her. You be cordial with her because when you're around Martel, she's there. So y'all just cordially out to eat together? And where was y'all kids at? Who was watching Lil Slaw when while she was out eating? Because I ain't see him or Knox. And I would even see if y'all went out and took them out on a play date because they about the same age and stuff like that. But I don't see them interacting with each other. It's weird. Why LeBaric and Martel don't get together and have the boys play or nothing like that? Why don't Martel ever hang out or anything with LeBaric? Why is it always you with Martel bitches? It's something weird with that. And you want to keep saying that y'all ain't never mess with each other. Y'all haven't done nothing like that. But it doesn't make sense. Why are you always the one to go between, like you the fucking madam of him and his damn broke ass bitches? Well, Belinda ain't broke, okay? Why? Always a side piece on every damn thing, just like you were just trying to get some shine on Stormy thing. Why the fuck are you up there? You and Stormy ain't friends like that. Why are you up there looking like a damn fool? What Stormy got for you? How she gonna show she your friend? Because y'all so friends with Martel? That's y'all common denominator? It would have been something if Slaw would have came up there. And why Courtney didn't come up there to her thing? Was he at there? Because I just seen the mama and them, and then she was like, no babies. Susie, okay, this is what I don't understand about the baby stuff, the paternity test. The only way I see them having multiple paternity tests is if LeBerick was not the father. Because since they were married, he would be the first person to test. And since we see him claim him, we assuming that he's his real father. We just assuming that part. And it wouldn't be a need to test anybody else. Now, because I don't see having all of the guys that or whatever tested all at the same time. That's the only other way that it would be. But they would at least test the husband first before testing anybody else. So if they would have tested him first and he would have been the father, it wouldn't be a need to test anybody else. And I also did hear that that was the reason for their divorce, because he caught her cheating. So unless he's claiming, him anyway, and that's that on that, because that also would align with her not wanting to name him after LeBerick and being so hell bent on not naming him after LeBerick. But you claim that you had all these intimate and detailed conversations with a man that you was not married to name a child that y'all did not have. So he was the husband. Okay, would Sir will go off. Give me a circumstance where Moses would have been tested before the husband. Do you think they might have started testing people before she even had little Law? I don't think she's gonna speak about the paternity test or anything like that. I feel there was a paternity test involved because of the 3 weeks divorce papers. I think that was time for it to come back, and he was like, okay, he got the results, and this might be another subject we might have to leave alone, because I don't want to be putting this stuff out for little Law either. Damn. Then I wonder I think he's LZ, but I also think there was doubt, just my opinion. Because he didn't look like them to me, neither one of them. But when LeBerick posted his baby picture, his little picture, and not Knox, and Law's little picture too, at the same age, they look just alike. Linda, I heard this too. Maybe then it could have been where she had several men come to the hospital to take the test all at the same time. That's the only thing that it could be. If they all came up there and took it then at the same time. Because if he took it and Knox and Law was his, then it wouldn't be a need to take any other test for nobody else. But unless whatever men that she got caught with or that he found out about, if all of them came and did a test when he was born, then that would make sense why it might have been more than one. God damn. So he took three, but I don't know about that one. What the? They'll be like, get the fuck out of our face, sir. We have two already. I see one or two. Damn. But yeah, those baby pictures. Let me see if I can find it on his page. My stuff ain't no. We're gonna have to do it another time. But yeah, I don't know. But all I know is that she stalled him for time in court, and so is Martel. Yeah, and Dusty again is not going to admit her damn faults or her wrongdoing, but all of them know that and not saying nothing. So while they running around calling Mel all type of hoes, they know what happened with Destiny and her man too, and they not calling her all type of hoes. Why? Because when she was cool with Melody, what Marceau say? What you do to make that man leave you so fast? Remember that? But they ain't expounded on nothing like that since her and Melody fell out. She cool now. Her and Kimmy had beef before. Now they cool. Tisha. And even Dusty said that smart stuff about Marceau when her and Tisha had went to go look at that Porsche that time. Test drive that Porsche. Nothing. When she sent Moses that pic, a law is given, I wanted him by you, and they thought he was his at some point, but who knows? She claims Moses wasn't out. Oh my! So that means that Sonny and Moses that's a lie. Because Moses was in jail. Then, wasn't he? Because he was still on probation or parole when they had that reunion. So that means maybe a year or two out of jail. A year or so, maybe. I don't know. They all lying about something. It's too much. Ooh. Could be. Cause why is these law names coming up? And then we think that Moses' real name starts with a J, because she had the little chain thing going. And then we know Moses is not his real name. And then they wanted to name their child Justice. They full of shit. Oh, chosen by God. So that is what it's for? You think Destiny was going up to the jail having sex with Moses while she was married? Hey, I'm not gonna put it past her, but it could be, and I don't know. And is Sonny pregnant? Because I do also find it strange that he supposedly ain't got no kids out here either. Okay. Chosen said yes. Also, that's what law mean. LAW. Okay. Maryland, because also too, he didn't Destiny say that he tried to call her or was trying to get with her or reach out to her when she was married, and she told him that she was married. He probably was calling her from jail, which again, I also heard that she's prison bae. That's why these long distance relationships is motherfuckers in jail. Yeah, that's a lot. I read a doc that wasn't his name. Who name? Moses? Is it on your channel, Tifa TV? See how all of this stuff don't like it don't make sense. Is the stuff don't add up. So Law is not Law's real name? Child, I cannot. What's Moses' name? Chosen Murray retired. He said he's sick of these mofos and all these damn baby daddies. Fly girl, you know I've been saying this. I've been saying this. You're not gonna meet no man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You are not about to meet no man, and you might get married to him in 3 months. But you ain't gonna be starting no IVF and all this shit with a motherfucker you barely even know. You ain't about to be doing all that shit and no fuck before y'all even get married, and you don't even know him for a couple months. Now, I'll take the marriage part in a couple months, but this fucking IV shit, all that stuff before, no, y'all should have kept all this stuff. Y'all ain't playing this shit all right. Even with they dates and stuff, all they dates ain't different. Like we can't entertain this shit, y'all. I'm sorry, we can't do it. We can't do it. It's something ain't right about this shit. I don't think that this is just clearly for Destiny come on here. Sonny and Moses can get, their businesses out and all that type of stuff to help them. Congratulations. But as far as Destiny, this was the only reason why she would have to come on the damn show. Oh, okay. It's not an abbreviation. Wait, what did this say? Did somebody say what Oh, they're talking about having a bang bang shebang bang in the room in jail. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. But his name was in their documents. Wait, this shit might be real. I'm gonna wait for this DM. What she mean? She don't have a lot of time left to have children. She not pregnant? I thought somebody posted the thing that she was like showing her pregnancy bump. Well, if she don't have enough time and she have a condition, I hope she go ahead and have her baby that she wants. Cause is she like 40 or something? In her 40s? Thank you, Kim K all day. Thank you. Y'all let me know. Let me know. Oh, because of her age. Oh, okay. So she think the biological clock. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, be getting into it. And is she older now? She established. But is Sunny in her 40s or is she in her 30s? Thank you, Carolyn. Sunny 46 or 47? She look young. Oh, she's going into menopause. Oh, okay. All right, Rose. Okay. Oh, she only 40. Because they went to school with Color Me Pink and she like 41. So they got to be up in that close to around those ages. Nita, I don't think his 15 years was like consecutive. I think he did like 3 to 5 and then 10 or something like that. I think he did say he spent around that amount of time in prison, but I think it was broken up between like a couple years and then a nice little stretch. That's what I want to know. But again, why we can't know their names? They're on TV. Why can't we know their names? What is it to hide? Oh, she younger than Color Me Pink. Okay. Kim K, don't we all? He got 2 weeks to take that psyche valve. We already went through this. I can insinuate what I want to insinuate. Just keep watching. Okay. All right. And the court will know he's a pathetic liar as well. And I didn't think that because he said that. What movie? Simply. One second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we squashed everything. Everything is all well. Okay. Thank you, Miss Mary. All right. All right. Let's head on up out of here. Thank everybody for coming. Thank you to the ladies that came up to give their opinion. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward and do better. All right. That's all I got to say. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Let me get y'all the money song on the way out, okay? And y'all make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right, and bye.
Tell them that it's a